¿Qué huele, pelados? My Grito Parques Network les presenta
a la 1, 2, 3, 4. Chicano shuffle, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano shuffle, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer. Chicano shuffle, Esteves el Lazo, just lost a fan. Oh well, tough shit. Chicano shuffle, Ramon del Guapo, he tells good stories. Let's interrupt.
We will.
Chicano shuffle, we love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well, that is this.
No iba a haber sponsors, güey.
No, I was gonna bring up Queso Plus, but nah. They haven't fucking signed the paperwork yet.
This episode.
No vamos a cerrar la puerta.
Oh shit.
Ay, güey. You can see everything, eh?
Nos van a ver ahorita, nos va a caer la.
I was hoping this fucking episode is brought to you by the Maruchan, now available in microwavable cups, no?
Oh, that's
shit.
right. I don't think I've ever. I don't know. Maybe I've never microwaved it. I microwaved the water,
Lies.
but not the cup in the. I don't think I have.
No?
I don't think I have.
Did you see Del Taco has fucking birria noodles?
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck is that, where?
I don't know.
Like,
man.
who signs off on this shit? Who's in that meeting where that's like, yeah, birria noodles, let's do it?
Yeah, it's big in fucking carnivals and fairs and fucking trucks.
That's what the people want, birria noodles.
It's sold. I guess.
We would crush it in one of these jobs where. Imagine us in that board. We'll fucking sign off. We'll veto everything.
No. Fucking taco weenies. Weenie tacos.
Oh,
Weenie
shit.
tacos. But hey, you have to use a fork.
It comes on those little forks, güey. The little plastic fork.
I don't know about that,
So
Mr.
many
Ramon.
untapped markets, bro.
It don't fucking sell.
Tú créeme, cabrón.
Pinche, we need to sell bologna sandwiches. Tacos de bologna.
No, el pinche. You gotta get on the McDonald's board, güey. Mira, I know you do a sausage and you do tocino on the McMuffin, pero un pedazo de bologna, cabrón. Frito, lo pones in the pan for a fucking minute.
Oh, it'll sell, bro. It'll sell. I don't know.
Hey, bro. Look at Taco Bell's killing it with their fucking sopa maruchana ya de
Dude,
birria.
I just found out that the fucking ice cream commercials or every ad that has ice cream in it, it's really mashed potatoes that are colorized because it doesn't melt.
They do a lot of movidas. Huh?
It's fucking lame. Man.
They do a lot of movidas.
What is reality, bro? We were just talking about this last week.
Bamboozled, bro.
What is reality, where you're fucking salivating over colored mashed potatoes, way on TV?
Fuck yeah, that
Was
looks
it
good,
the maple syrup or something? Que también something, one of those clips que te enseña the mashed potatoes thing. They did a que like the syrup on the pancakes is no sé si era fucking like oil or some shit, like because it's fucking thicker, like because it looks fucking.
I know that there was I think you know how a lot of celebrities start off doing commercials, and I think if it was still the Robot Chicken, what's his name? Seth Green.
Yeah.
Seth Green. I think he said that if I remember correctly, he started doing commercials, and I think one of them was for like McDonald's or a fast food, and you have to bite the food, but it has glue on it
Oh shit.
to keep it together, para que no se te deshaga, right? And yeah, this is like if you go in too deep, you end up fucking biting the glue part.
Oh shit, really?
That's weird, way.
Fuck, güey, no mames. Imagine that, way. What people do for money, güey, no mames.
Well, yeah, güey, no mames.
Ese güey le fue bien.
But güey, if I was in the Del Taco board, una maruchan con birria, yeah, who signs off? What's my cut? What's my cut? Oh no, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, it's
I'm
in.
in.
I mean,
Trust me.
I've never had a slice of pizza where I take it apart and the fucking cheese is just coming with it, güey. That never happens to me.
No, siempre llega fría la chingadera, güey.
Yeah, fría, güey. Güey.
Clumps of fucking cheese, güey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Even when they have the stuffed crust, cuando lo rompen and the fucking el queso está pegadito, like, yeah, never had that.
It's Play-Doh, güey.
No mames.
It's white Play-Doh.
Oh shit, güey.
Pinches tranzas.
The fact that they don't get sued for that is crazy, way. False advertisement? Isn't that considered false advertisement?
Well, they sue for everything else. It was like the one you brought up last week.
Yeah, what was it? The lady, what was she suing for?
Because the Halloween,
the
Reese's,
pumpkin.
it didn't have the face in the chocolate.
On the actual chocolate, boys.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Take all these mamadas, güey.
Every time I order my pizza, it never does this.
Hey,
Go on a TikTok rant.
my Whopper never looks like that pinche photo. What the fuck?
Hell no, way. Why they don't spray it with hairspray, way, to give it that fucking
The shine?
the watery lettuce look.
No mames.
The lettuce is the part that actually looks a little closer than the rest.
I mean, I remember when Carl's Jr. fucking had a shit ton of money and they were hiring like Paris Hilton and all these fucking famous celebrities that were eating a big ass burger.
Yeah, and then
Sí,
it was
güey.
yeah,
with the fucking that doesn't get in your face.
Yeah.
doesn't belong in, no.
Yeah, that was
así,
something
¿no?
like that. Yeah. So I iba uno at Carl's Jr. because Paris Hilton's burger looked good, and then you get it, and it's like, wait, no
Pues
mames.
estaba half encuerada la cabrona también, güey.
Yeah, pero está.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, way,
Yeah.
like the burger. I'm not talking about what she looked like, but
Yeah.
the burger looked good, way.
But they're paying a lot of fucking.
If it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face.
Ándale,
Y
ándale.
sabes que, yeah, that one's it. Y sabes que, way, I don't really see Carl's Jr. that packed anymore, way.
Nah, it's falling off, güey.
I even remember when I was a kid going in there, the one by my house in Linwood, they had like a little salad bar and shit. So you were able to get like the baked potatoes. They
Ándale,
sold baked potatoes, remember? And you
Yeah,
would
yeah.
put all the fucking sour cream and
Toppings.
everything. Y I guess no les pegó esa madre, güey.
I mean, the baked potatoes lasted for a while. I don't know if they still
Well,
have
no,
them.
they had the little salad bars for a long while.
For a long time. But
Because even in the 90s they had it.
Yeah, that's
Yo me
what I'm
acuerdo que
talking
me
about,
robaban
the
los croutons and shit.
that was the bougie fast food, no?
En lugar de robarte los spinach or carrot, güey, se robaba los croutons.
Like, fuck yeah.
Till brand, even in the 90s, he stuck to brand, pinche Ramon. Let me take
Yeah.
the croutons, eh?
Okay, I don't know what this is, but they're crunchy.
Yeah, that was the bougie fast food, güey.
It was, yeah.
It was a fucking carito, no?
And then all of a sudden, they're like, esto no costea.
No, I mean they had their time in the 90s.
They
no?
did,
Well, at least during the time we grew up in the 90s, it was like the bougie one. Tenía like era más carito. Then the restaurants were a little more taken care of. Like maybe that's when they just
They would still take your food to the table, right?
They did, yeah. That's why they would steal
The
those
little
fucking,
for
their
The
old
little tents.
rides.
yeah, the little tents.
Yeah.
66, fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, they were a little more bougie, way.
Yeah, I
Un poquito
remember.
más caro.
I
Las
remember.
hamburguesas, I remember. I don't know if it's porque están más caras. Sabían un poquito mejor.
Okay, they never had the 69, siempre se lo robaban.
Ese no duraba, güey. Fuck.
No duraba el 69, dice. ¿Por qué 69, amigo cansado?
El paisita ni sabe por qué.
Inside joke, sorry.
Oh.
I shouldn't have brought that over. I don't think Fernando got it.
I was trying to cover it up, güey, pero no dejan, güey.
It was good, though. I used to love those Western bacons.
They were good,
The
güey.
double Westerns with the onion rings and the fucking
They
bacon.
were good, güey. I'll assume they're still good, pero
Probably.
last time I went, it was like fucking all over the place. Pinche hamburguesa, pinche
Pinche
toda la
onion
llada.
ring, it was just
Yeah,
the
it was
crust.
sloppy. It was a sloppy.
No, I mean, back then, todavía they le echaban ganas, güey. But now, the last time I went, which probably a couple years ago or maybe more, estaba la pinche hamburguesa toda pinche ladeada. Como dice este güey, pinche, like, one onion ring was like fucking size of a quarter.
El queso todo estaba frío, todo
I know,
tieso.
like, yeah. It was like, it wasn't great, güey.
I blame that on the quiet quitting crowd, way that they're like, hey, wait, it's a burger, right?
It's got all the ingredients in there.
It went downhill after they got rid of the tents, the little number tents. No, yeah, but también in the 90s, it's gonna the Jack in the Box had its little resurgence, no?
Yeah.
Jack in the
when
Box.
they brought in the Jack.
When the Jack came back or whatever.
Yeah,
yeah.
with the little antenna balls.
That's right, way when Jack came.
And came back, le subieron los precios.
Yeah, because for the longest, it was always I almost went out of business because of the mad cow disease scare.
Ah, cabrón.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Jack in the Box?
Yeah, that was the first chain that reported someone dying of the mad cow disease.
Oh,
it was in a
shit.
Jack in the Box.
Is that what? Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then
and now it's all happy cows.
Little happy cows. We only kill happy cows.
I only eat happy cows, bro, so I don't know what you're talking about.
At least the fucking cows got mental health fucking coverage.
They're going to therapy.
fucking free range cows.
Yeah, no. Even like McDonald's, I think Reddit or somebody was highlighting how like McDonald's now look pretty like boring, but like in the 90s they were all colorful with fucking like
The mascots are the characters, no?
yeah, but it was like all colorful.
The
Not-
restaurant, you mean?
Yeah, the restaurant. Now they're just like gray
bland,
and black and fucking todo wheat.
Igual que todos, yeah.
Kids used to fucking, I don't know how many McDonald's are left where they can play around. I'm sure there's a few out there still, but
There's a handful, yeah.
I remember that was big way. People had birthday parties at McDonald's.
Yeah. Remember that pinche, well, the one at least allá el pinche, there was the one, that fucking hamburger that used to climb in the playground.
The
It was like-
hamburger?
The hamburger, yeah.
well, no, it wasn't a hamburger, but it was like a giant hamburger that you went inside. Like you climbed up. It was almost like a hamburger tree. Tenía like un tronco, and then they had the fucking like a, por decir, like a fucking quarter pounder. And where the meat would go, you had like bars around, so you jumped in there and like you climbed and went
shit.
around. It was in the playground. I remember that shit. Fucking.
Maybe they pulled it out because they're like, hey, you're getting kids used to being behind bars, eh?
Is that what it was?
Or maybe they just had it in the hood away for that reason.
Seriously.
Get used to this view.
It was all tagged. You know how the cholos like to fucking etch things? It was all tagged up
Yeah,
inside.
it was it, but I'm saying that even though the playground pues was on brand, pues you like fucking, it wasn't like a generic fucking playground, pues.
Yeah, they had those little fucking, those rockabye horses on those springs and shit. But
Ándale.
it was like a, the hamburger.
Yeah, I remember those.
It was the little bird or no sé qué era.
Simon, like that, even the playgrounds pues were on fucking brand. Now even the ones that have it pues just have the one with the net and the entubados. And
Yeah.
that's all it is. Pretty generic. Going.
Fuck yeah, dude. It was an experience for the kids back in those days. I don't know if, I think, ya pa cuando, pa mi edad or whatever, I think the first thing that I remember, it was those little rockabye things and then the ball pits.
I mean, I still remember fucking when McDonald's in the 90s, it was in Mexico, at least where I was at, going, no estaba ahí todavía. So I remember going to the yard sales with my grandma to San Diego and buying all the toys that were in the fucking Happy Meals and then selling them in Tijuana because these kids didn't have that over there. Way.
Oh,
so they would
shit.
get all excited about fucking...
Little, what was it? Like, they were like little transformer, like, no?
Yeah.
Se hacían like a burger, se hacían
Yeah.
into a character or something.
Yeah.
Some would argue the good old days of the Happy Meal toys.
Yeah, they were se hacían en Transformers como dices este way. And then I remember when the first McDonald's opened up right there in Tijuana, it was a fucking chaos way. People would go crazy.
¿Cuál fue el primero? El que está en la glorieta ahí by the...
No sé cuál fue el primero, güey, but I remember one que estaba en una like es que se llamaba las 5 y 10, which is a little intersection that was pretty famous.
Yeah, de la glorieta. De una,
Not that one, güey.
no,
It was
not that
just like it was just an intersection que le decían las 5 y 10. And I remember when it opened up, like that shit was fucking packed, way. And
Oh,
then they
shit.
used to call them McTrios. They probably still do it, way. And that's so fucking packed, bro. People would go fucking... Because nomás, I guess they would just experience it. The raza that was in like Tijuana and like border towns, cuando cruzaban pa San Diego, that's when they could eat it. Because there was a McDonald's literally right in San Isidro.
yeah.
There's a Jack in the Box, I think, there too. And so I'm sure llevaban las burgers, las pasaban, güey. They would just reheat them to their families or whatever. But it was a big deal, güey.
Shit.
It was the good old days, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro.
The Hamburglar days.
I mean, the fries were made with beef tallow, way, so they tasted better, way. They got a little cheap with their fucking grease. Like, I don't know how long ago, but in those days they would use beef tallow to fry their fries,
It was like the good stuff.
and you could taste it, way.
back in the MSG days, bro.
Back cuando usaban manteca, cabrón.
Cuando no le teníamos miedo al MSG.
I mean, también, acuérdate cómo no los Chinese restaurants también en México, cómo pegan, güey. Like, even
Oh, those for sure still have MSG.
in those, no, that's why I remember because you said MSG, but I remember the Chinese buffets in Tijuana, güey, fuck, güey, they were super popular también, güey.
One in Tijuana is it's one of the cities outside of China, no? It has the most fucking Chinese people. Or some
Is it?
shit.
I don't know.
Something like that, yeah.
Crazy, güey.
Algo así. That's why there's a chingo of fucking good comida china.
Yeah, it's trippy because hablan español, güey.
Oh, Ramon took it a different way because he has that mind, pero...
El Ramon's thinking that you were going to say Hong Kong, güey.
Well, that's what he meant. That's why he laughed. Pero
I'm just going back and forth. I mean, is anybody going to bring it up? Or
I wasn't, güey, pero...
Is that considered Chinese buffet?
Es el buffet, yeah.
Really?
It's Chinese.
Oh, that's the cold name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
vamos al
regañen.
buffet.
That's why he likes to burn fucking códigos, pero no hay pedo, güey.
Es para que no lo regañen. Yeah, vamos a,
I've never been there.
yeah, you've been to the
I don't
Chinese
know,
buffet, güey.
No, I've never been. The last time I was in Tijuana, shit. Pero no andaba de
He
coyote.
was pre-revolución, he says.
Pero no andaba de coyote, güey. When was it? Shit.
He had tickets to go see Peso Pluma en Tijuana, pero no se hizo.
No se hizo.
Lo
Yeah,
amenazaron.
fucking-
No.
Me lo
Ya estaba
amenazaron.
vestido y listo,
Well,
güey.
Ramon lo amenazó because he can't go over.
He even spent a whole month listening to him on Spotify to learn the lyrics, güey.
Compa.
Hola.
¿Quién es esa morra? La que está bailando sola.
Hey, and then he was singing this before we started recording. And we're like, well, I thought you didn't like that. Nah, it's because my coworkers sing it all the time.
Because, no, Esteban made some kind of joke, no? Que fucking... And este way jumped in singing right away.
Yeah.
Something about, yeah, I don't know what you said about it.
Oh,
But-
no, it's because this guy was going to post a story, and I was like, ponle la de Peso Pluma.
Oh, there we go. And then I jumped in with that song and shit.
Yeah, este way no se la sabe, para que veas, güey.
No. I guess I just know that riff.
That riff.
I don't
He
know.
sang like half the songs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's not even half the fucking song,
I
dude.
bet you that's half the song, güey.
Stop the song, güey.
If we look at the lyrics, that's probably all the song.
It
In
just
the loop.
repeated.
Nah, but fucking, I can't remember when was the last time I went to TJ. I know when did we drop off? Oh, maybe I dropped off my mom and my dad at the airport.
En Tijuana.
Yeah.
Sale más barato, ¿no?
Yeah, or I flew out of Tijuana. I can't remember.
Well, no, I saw también a while back a little meme or a little post because someone put the my parents fucking saving $50 flying out of fucking Tijuana, but they don't calculate me driving them there, coming back, and then driving back to pick them up and back. He goes, it's 2 days of work,
That's hilarious.
Está más barato.
but they save $50. Good job.
That's funny.
That's true. Fuck yeah. They're like, no, sale más barato. My dad's movida is that he goes right there to HP to the little camion, the little
Oh,
vans.
shit.
The little, I don't know, what do they call them? Las burritas? I don't know what it's,
The ones que te cruzan?
yeah. No, well, the ones that they take you to the border and then they drive back.
Yeah, my mom uses those too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Kind
so-
of like the fucking buses that go to the state line.
Ándale, but yeah,
They go to the frontera.
they go to the frontera. So my dad jumps on that and fucking, he's done that before.
Pero dura como 4 horas para llegar because literally
Es una burra, güey.
they literally pull over on the 5 to somebody gets off and somebody picks them up. Like they have so many stops. Hey, déjame aquí en la esquina, no? Oh, Simón.
¿Cómo no?
And then they pull to the side, remove the luggage. You sat in fucking 4 hours later, you're in Tijuana, güey.
If you're lucky, güey. It sounds like...
Fucking, yeah, fucking. So my dad and my uncle, that's their movida.
Nah, it's cheap, güey.
Yeah. And then my uncle even goes to the extreme, so he gets. I think he takes el pinche autocamiones from Tijuana all the way to the rancho.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's cheaper.
Those are fucking varas, no?
Yeah.
Professional.
I mean, it's what? Fucking 3 days.
I mean-
Son 6 days in total. Pero se ahorra la lana y allá se la puede gastar, le dura más, le rinda más
That's true, güey.
Yeah.
que el viaje de avión.
Yeah, because I know it's way cheaper in the plane, way. Just like you said, it takes forever, way.
Yeah.
You pay for it in time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really tight space, güey. No mames, it's kind of
Especially,
Pacuso-
no,
Pacuso's
para cagar
hard.
en esos pinches buses. There's always someone gonna ruin that fucking toilet in the back.
Yeah.
Within the first hour.
Yeah.
Someone's
Or you
gonna
jump
destroy
on
it.
it and like, no, este laboratorio no funciona.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
crazy.
fuck, I'm not a scientist.
Ay, güey. Shit.
Estoy acá curando pinches enfermedades.
Ya ves, güey. It's enough business, güey. There's enough business for this fucking saving $50 from out of Tijuana that they have that cruzadera, the one that you just go and you park and then it cruzas right into the airport, remember?
Yeah, ¿cómo se
I forgot
llama?
what it's called.
El,
You pay like $15 or something and then por ahí cruzas literally into
Es un puente, ¿no? They made like a little bridge.
no,
it goes
también
right
es
into
un
the airport.
túnel. También es a tunnel también. What the fuck is it?
Right away.
No, remember, it's a fucking tunnel.
But from the La Línea es un pinche bridge that goes
También.
all the way to the fucking airport, güey.
I can't remember cómo se llama ese pinche cruzadero.
Yeah, there's a little thing, but they charge you like fucking ponle $15-20.
Pero sale es convenient, way for them.
Well, yeah, you literally go right into the airport way,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to do that big ass linea at the actual linea, you know? It's a whole fucking
Did you see that fucking door that came off of that plane, güey?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, imagínate, güey.
está cabrón, no, güey? And the pinche the iPhone or some shit that survived, that flew out or some shit.
Oh, there was an iPhone that flew out?
Yeah, and they found it, güey. No se quebró, güey.
What? They should use that for their fucking marketing, güey.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could only fall so fast, ¿no? Pero está cabrón. Must have landed perfectly, ¿no?
Imagínate that plane, though, güey.
Pero ya andaba apenas despegando, ¿no? It was like barely taking off, so it wasn't at 20,000 feet where like the whole fucking... it was like at 6,000 feet, I think, when that shit blew out.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of amazing that there's no more, like, there's not a lot more accidents on planes, right? Like, to know how many fucking thousands of flights a day and to know that there's only, like, a few incidents that get reported, at least. Like, it's kind of amazing when that there's not more shit, because, like, you're up in the air, güey, no mames.
Y eso que ya ves, they're always fucking... Tienen probably decades now, ¿no? Complaining that there's not enough traffic control people.
Shit, güey.
That the system, the like traffic control system is outdated, way. There's I don't know how many near misses every day type of shit.
I mean, I think you
So está cabrón, güey.
there's a criteria for that way, because I mean, I don't think you could get hired under 30 and then you have to mandatory
Retire, yeah.
retirement like in your mid 50s, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a small window, way. It's hard to have people that do that.
I know, y que está cabrón, güey, because you do long hours and shit, güey.
No, I mean, I'm sure it's stressful, way. Imagine fucking no, this is jobs que you can just hit a button and go smoke a cigarette or fucking go on TikTok.
No, for... Yeah,
Aquí fucking raza controlando las pinches...
In the back, güey, los pinche aviones.
Or they're on TikTok. Ay, güey, chocó un avión, güey. ¿Dónde? Ay, güey.
Salió una pinche puerta volando, güey, mira.
Holy shit, let me get
¿Viste
back.
esto? Ay, güey, es...
Just puffing the last. Ay, güey, let's get back to work.
Pero I mean, cuando salen those lists of the most like stressful jobs, that's always in the top 5, ¿no?
Imagínate, hey, Fern, échale ojo a mis pinches aviones, no, voy a echarme un cigarro.
Simón, güey. Acá scrolling. Simón, güey, I got you, bro.
Pinche tronadera de aviones, like, fucking
Nah,
Fernie.
dude, I mean, how can you live with yourself where if you cause an accident, even if
imagine.
it's human error? I mean, that must be tough, way.
Yeah, that shit's fucking stressful as fuck, güey.
No.
There was an incident, no? That two planes collided, in, like about 2 weeks ago or a week ago.
Oh shit, 2 weeks ago. Oh shit.
Or about a week
recently?
or two. Yeah, recently.
I didn't hear about it.
Trying to remember where the fuck it was. Que chocaron and shit.
I'm still wondering how they lost the whole ass plane, way, that Malaysian
No,
airline.
todavía.
What?
Fucking.
What?
They made a show about it, bro. It's called Lost.
No.
No, that's not the
There's a
one.
documentary about it, I think. It's like a fucking 10
I'm sure
part
it's-
series. I'm
I
like,
think-
fuck,
I
why so
will.
much?
But I mean, we know the end. They
Really?
didn't find it.
Yeah, they can't find. They still haven't found it.
They haven't found it.
I think they found pieces, way, but they haven't found.
No, these que son pieces, but they're like,
Oh.
yeah, nah, this is fucking manufactured. Que la chingada.
La otra
There's
vez-
Yeah, it's
conspiracies
a
behind
plane.
it.
There's conspiracy behind everything, way. I mean,
Well,
even if you had the facts down and it was clear as day, there'll still be people that were like, nah, that's not what happened. There was an interview that I saw on I forgot which website, but it was some lady getting interviewed in the 70s, and she was a survivor of the Titanic.
No shit.
I mean, she was in her hundreds. I
Was
think.
her name Rose?
No, it wasn't Rose.
Oh, okay.
But the lady kept saying like, yeah, the Titanic sunk, and she was like, no, it didn't sink. And then so they kept going back and forth about it. And I mean, I don't know if she was in her hundreds. Ya se le fue rollo. But she was saying that it didn't sink, güey. And she was aferrada que no, it didn't sink. In the
I was on that bitch.
Yeah, I was on that bitch. And the report's like, no, it sank. It hit an iceberg and it fucking had a gash. And she's like, no, it didn't. And then I was like, what the fuck, güey?
It was a beautiful voyage.
It's just so weird. Like, what the fuck, güey? I mean, I'm not saying that it didn't sink, güey, but it's just funny that somebody that was actually there, and you could say like, well, she's old, way, so le fue la memoria.
It's a little senile.
Possibly, but it's still pretty interesting, way.
Oh shit.
No, que me vas a decir a mí, yo estuve ahí, cabrón.
Yeah, she's looking at her like weird, way, like, wait, what? What do you mean? It didn't sink.
And then te la regresa. It sunk? I'm still here and I was on it. Are you sure?
Yeah, who knows what to believe nowadays, way.
Oh shit. Oh, pinche.
Did you guys hear about those fucking tunnels in New York by the, what is it?
I don't know.
The Jewish community?
The Jewish community had tunnels and shit in New York way.
Yeah, they build them so they can go to, during COVID, so they can roam under the city and attend like...
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But it was, I guess it was obviously done illegally, way. But the cops came, no? Like the cops.
Se armó la pinche
shit.
trifulca, güey.
Se hizo un desmadre, güey.
During COVID, they made tunnels, güey?
I think they were Hasidic Jews, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made tunnels. Que they got a bunch of undocumented raza to help them build it, güey.
Ah, so somos expertos now, güey.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, güey.
We learned from the Germans, apparently, no?
So,
Yeah, remember? That's all the fucking cartels were bringing in, like, fucking German engineers and shit.
Oh,
güey.
shit, I didn't know that one.
Así aprendimos a hacer chingonas tunnels, güey.
Fucking A. Well, outsource it, and then we jack it.
And then they took us to New York, apparently, to build fucking tunnels.
Órale,
güey.
carnal, I'll show you. A ver, mister. ¿Qué
Mira,
quieren?
¿quieren uno como el Chapo o más ancho?
¿Quieren moverse? ¿Quieren caminar? ¿Quieren andar agachaditos? ¿Cómo está el pedo? A ver.
I mean, not to talk shit about New York, but every time there's like police or anything has to do with like stuff like that, it just looks like satire. Like it doesn't look like what are you guys doing? Like what, cops, the way people act. Like I mean, I'm not saying that the cops should beat them up and fucking tase them, but it's just the way that I see a lot of interactions with police and like the community. It just looks like satire. Or like what the fuck are you guys doing over there?
Stay with like satire.
Yeah, at
güey.
first I had no idea what the fuck. I'm like, ¿qué estos cabrones? Because I'm like, is this the Jewish mafia or what? You know? Fucking moving pinches ladrillos también ahora? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Gotta hustle, bro.
Yeah, but apparently, yeah, it was to move around, but then there was El Desmadre was all with like 20-year-olds. And apparently it's, fuck, I should have more information about it.
That's never stopped us.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was.
Just make something up, man.
It was in regards to like
It's satire anyways.
It was in regards to somebody that they looked up to before, like it was like one of their rabbis or something, and that he wanted to use this to move around, you know, in the buildings without fucking exposing themselves to something. And I think that was going with that prophecy, and es un desmadre, güey.
That's fucking weird.
I mean, I read it was because of COVID, the way they wanted to go in back and forth through their whatever it is, mass or what. I don't know their
I wanted
language.
to sneak
Temple.
into the synagogue or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Pero no es como, no son pinches. I mean, tienes que estar a gatas a lo que estaba viendo and shit. You gotta be fucking crawling.
They didn't have a little fucking chopper train.
No little chopper train, no little track.
They're like, let's hire some Mexicans. They know how to build this. They'll put a train in for us.
Mira,
Like they did.
si quieres le podemos poner un booster como el coyote ese que
El de Bugs Bunny.
Nunca llegó el electricista, por eso no tenía luz.
Yeah, fucking so.
ese güey lo regresaron.
So yeah, I guess they were showing. I mean, they were showing the tunnels and everything, but I was like, fucking hey, I'm like, it's a lot of fucking trouble. You know, fucking makes you know, si van a hacerlo, pues háganlo con pasillos.
But are you in the camp que déjalos, let them do whatever they want, or
Nah. No, fucking, a rato, fucking, they hit a little pocket or something, se cayó un pinche edificio or whatever.
I'm chilling in my apartment.
No, fucking, ahí, like, hasta para allá, quiero ver la pinche tele a gusto.
dude, imagine if
And half the apartment collapses.
Madres.
Well, I didn't mean that.
fuck. Imagine if they would have struck oil in fucking New York.
Oh,
Imagine, güey. Fucking, they got a brand new fucking facility. Everything's all state of the art.
Fuck.
yeah, no, it's that tunnels. That's fucking crazy, güey.
I mean, there's been tons. I mean, they say Boston has a bunch of tunnels under from like the Mason days and all that shit, no?
Yeah, no, but so we've talked about it acá in Westwood, and UCLA has a bunch of
Yeah.
tunnels, güey. That they go into the little centro, pues. Like the fuck, they're crazy, way. But I'm saying these are like fucking narco tunnels, way. So you can go to church.
Shit.
So that's crazy, way.
Yeah.
No, but también the other tunnels that cut into mine is when we were working in Channel Islands and shit.
También hay
There was
tunnels.
tunnels between the buildings so that because before it was a school, it was a mental facility.
Mm-hmm.
So, si alguien fallecía and they had to get them from one building to the morgue or whatever, they don't want to cross them through the top, so todos los cruzaban por el túnel,
Oh shit.
por debajo and shit.
Mm.
You know, but those are fucking creepy.
Those are creepy too, way.
Yeah.
Those these old like World War II era like tunnels. That's what these are, no?
Pues también, isn't like London or England fucking built on top of an old city and there's también a lot of tunnels down there and shit? And
I don't know.
Well, they rebuilt it after, no? También, yeah. I don't. Pero está cabrón, güey. Those tunnels are always scary as fuck. Ramon's like, you gotta line those tunnels with fucking skulls.
yeah, fucking.
Pa' que valga la pena.
Keep it authentic, eh?
Shit, we've been in some of them that are full of skulls, remember?
In Peru?
Yeah, we went
It
underground.
smelled, bro.
We went underground, bro. We went into the depths of darkness.
Ay, güey.
It was a church.
See? I see a connection.
It was a church, and
I
I
see
think
a
we went to
connection.
what was it, a spiral down case también, no, or something like that. And then we're walking in the fucking tunnels, and
There was like a wooden bridge, and then you looked on both sides, and there was a bunch of human bones and
skulls and everything, and it smelled. It
it's a
smelled.
thing.
It smelled.
It felt
Yeah.
weird.
See, it's a thing, I'm telling you.
It was humid. Fucking.
There's a famous
Smelled.
one in France too, no? Like
Yeah.
fucking.
We tried to go into that one, but no alcanzamos.
But and it was all people from the church, no? Because se morían, and then they would just stay there with their bones and stuff.
These que.
Este güey quotes.
These que.
Quotes.
But we
It was a trippy church where it had like a gothic architecture to it. There was like gargoyles and shit, right? Remember?
Yeah.
It was trippy, man. It's interesting.
It was but yeah, it's
Very
one of those where like,
European,
shit.
Yeah, very European way.
Pa' que veas, trying to conquistar, well, not trying, no? Fucking.
I mean,
yeah.
sometimes
Conquistaron.
the church gets away with whatever they want, no?
Oh, for sure, güey.
I mean, I'm not saying that here in LA you got fucking who's the cardinal? Is Mahoney still the cardinal? Way?
Ya no sé, güey, ya murió, I think.
He died?
I think he died or he's sick or he's dying or
Ay,
something.
güey, I don't know. I don't know any
Yeah.
fucking.
I mean, do you think that some of these like Catholic or some of these historic churches in LA or big cities, do you think they have some shit like that?
Oh,
Where
fuck yeah.
Tunnels?
no, like fucking
Oh.
skulls and shit. Like
Yeah,
Oh.
but then it wasn't like I think it was in Canada that they found like a lot of these old schools that were commons that they found all these bones of dead children.
Germany too. Where
Yeah. I'm sure there's something out here in fucking and what is it? Santa Barbara or donde están todas las
Right away
missions.
se la aventaste.
No. Donde están las missions? There's
Missions are all the way up
San
in
Juan
California.
Capistrano.
San Juan Capistrano and then
All the San whatever. güey.
yeah, whatever.
San Diego, there's a mission. There's a mission San Gabriel.
I'm sure
There's a mission down the
fucking-
street from me. güey.
Oh yeah, ahí está.
That's what I'm saying. Every sign has a fucking mission. güey. And they go all the way up the coast. So everyone you're saying has bodies under it?
I'm sure they do.
Wow, dude.
That's a.
I'm sure there's a
that's a big
fucking
claim, güey.
history, dude. There's some. I mean, imagínate back in the days, you got away with murder, literally. You know, all in the name of church or all in the name of a miracle or all.
I like how you say back in the day where
I
like if
mean,
it's not
past
happening
tense.
right now.
mean, I mean, now it's like alguien te agarra con un pinche celular o algo haciendo pinche desmadre, like someone's doing a TikTok and shit. Y te agarran. Yeah, you got to be a little bit more cautious now. I mean, not that you can't get away with it, but sure.
I mean, some would argue that the church is more powerful now than it was in those days, right? Because I don't think, like, when you're talking about, like, the missions, I don't think religion was as corporate as it is now, right? Like, you talk about owning banks, owning fucking real estate, like, businesses. Like, I mean, I feel like it's more... they have more skin in like the business aspect
like a
of things.
corporate.
Yeah, it's more like a
Yeah.
corporate. So I'm sure there's way more shit happening now than when these people were running these missions. Like now it's like, fuck, there's a lot of shit that they control where they have one of the biggest fucking art collections in the world where like, I mean, these
If
are
not the biggest.
this
güey.
is like a corporation where
I mean, no, they literally have fucking in their tunnels way. They have priceless fucking artifacts way, and artworks and statues and. Hey, so tan cabrones way.
Yeah, well, I feel like there's more happening now than in those days way. We just don't hear about it because they have a lot of money way. How are we gonna hear about it? Look how many fucking people get accused of molesting kids and then they just transfer them over to Ireland or send them to Italy or South America and then what happens?
Vatican City.
Ya no lo mandaron. I don't know, way. We got a lot of fucking franchises, bro.
It's crazy. Man.
But did you hear about the tunnels in New York?
Shit, way. Right away se la avientan. Right away.
Yeah, it's crazy, güey.
So, no, ya está muy vergas, güey.
Está cabrón el ambiente en la iglesia.
All kinds of
That's
shit.
dedication, bro. You're building tunnels, güey.
That one, yeah. Eso sí estuvo, that was a little weird. I'm all like, okay, so, I mean, all right, it's illegal. I can see the dangers of it. I can see it.
If half your apartment collapses, güey.
Seriously, güey.
I que se queda
They
bien
ruin the
pinche.
structural integrity of your building,
Estoy
güey.
viendo pinche Netflix and all of a sudden, oh shit.
Dije que te quites. No,
Ay.
shit, that's not what
Ay,
I meant.
disculpa, mija. Ah.
Y ahí in New York, güey, mostly it's all like apartments and like there's
Yeah.
no like homes, like actual like
No,
I mean
yeah.
those are homes, but I'm saying like an actual house that's not like connected to
They're all buildings. Everything's all high. You can't really expand because it's all like a fucking island. I think at least in Manhattan.
That's what I read something on San Francisco where that's why rent's so expensive over there is because the property is limited. Like you're not allowed to build homes in San Francisco like that anymore. Like
Yeah.
it's all like apartments and like shit like that way. So the fact that that's a thing, way, it's kind of crazy to me, way that people can go for that and say, yeah, that's fine. Let that be a thing, way. Because it prices out a lot of people, where shit's expensive. I don't even know how people survive in San Francisco, to be honest, way. Like,
That's all that tech money, though.
no, I'm talking about people that work like at fucking
The
grocery
teachers and
store,
fucking,
like,
yeah, ándale.
like just regular day folks, way. How the fuck do they survive, way?
Well,
Like,
they don't, most of them don't even live there anymore, no? They move out to the Oakland or whatever.
Yeah.
The
San
little
Jose.
Soundering. And even those are fucking, I hear you're getting priced out of and shit, because that's where all the other people.
yeah,
They're going-
Oakland's definitely getting gentrified for sure with the past 10, 15 years.
Yeah, so even that, you start getting pushed out further and further away. Está cabrón, güey.
Oakland's not like a chill city where there's a lot of crime happening in Oakland. So I'm sure like these people don't like these people coming in. Like kind of como se hizo el pedo en Echo Park where they were upset that they were coming in.
Yeah. Silver Lake Echo Park, and then they're like now Bottle Heights and East LA and shit. Or like they're just
Start expanding, yeah.
they're going further east.
Yeah.
And shit. Because también Highland Park was a fucking hood area, no? Like,
Well, the avenues are out there.
yeah, but now it's like that's where the hipsters go to
Yeah.
fucking raise families now.
That's where they go play music at the Goldfish. And that's where the hipsters have podcast events at the fucking
Nativo.
Nativo. We're part of the problem, bro. We're fucking bougie Chicanos, güey.
No queremos cualquier bar, güey.
Nah, no queremos cualquier bar, güey.
We walked into a few places and we're like, ¿hay ficheras? No,
Nah,
come on.
no, come on, bro.
Nah, this guy, this has Bud Light banners everywhere. This is not the vibe,
This
güey.
guy's Bud Light specialist. ¿Y Coors? No,
Not the vibe,
no.
güey.
¿Tienen mojitos aquí, no? ¿Puro mojado? Nah, ni madre, vámonos.
Wow.
Oh, puro mojado.
Wow.
Dude, you're fucking...
Wow.
You're crazy, güey.
No, this is not.
Wow.
Un corriente aquí para nosotros.
Nah, esto no.
Güey. ¿Estás
Y en
escuchando a tu
esas-
amigo, güey?
As soon as, oh yeah, I know my amigo. And as soon as we went into Nativo, oh yeah, this is it right here.
This is it right here.
I like this.
I feel comfortable here.
Yeah.
How much is the beer? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
To $20 margaritas, yeah, this is it right here.
Qué gachos,
We
güey.
got it. This
There's
is
a female
Chicano.
spot, by
This
the
is
way.
Chicano Shuffle.
Entramos al de More Paisa, güey. ¿Qué tipo de sal usan aquí? Oh, usamos la sal de la muchacha con el umbrella. Nah, nah.
La que hice de mesa. No, no es Pink Himalayan. No.
No.
A mi amigo le gusta la gruesa. De sal,
La
güey.
sal. Oh,
La
sí,
sal,
es cierto. Sí me gusta. Sí me gusta la sal
The
gruesa.
thick crystals, güey. Not like...
Los cristales gruesos. Sí, no es cierto. Ah, no, ya me tenías...
I got
Ya me
a
tenías asustado,
disclaimer.
cabrón.
Where,
I thought he liked to grind his own way on his little.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
We do have that one, too.
I have that one too. Where the pink Himalayan one. Come on, bro. I like to feel fancy sometimes.
Yeah. Nada de pinche con el el salero con la pinche el arroz, güey.
Con el arroz.
Con el arroz, yeah.
En los mariscos.
Ándale, porque ya ves, esa madre se hace piedra. Fuck that, eh.
That's why he likes the ones that already come in
That's right,
boulders.
güey, con el arroz.
Let's skip a step. I just want the boulder.
I remember seeing this, like, what the fuck
That
is
is
this?
funny, güey.
El arroz, güey.
You know, and then not only that, but like in the like tatillas or whatever, they used to have the little saleros, right? And then fucking tenía como 10 hoyos and only 2 of them where you could see through, so you get the toothpick to break the other ones out and shit.
Yeah.
Well, apparently there's one of those like the fancy salts, no? Like the pink Himalaya one.
Mm-hmm.
Like una de Mexico, no? That's fucking supposed to be really good.
Oh, really? No,
I
don't
remember
know.
what it's called. Fuck.
El salado.
I'm been trying to remember, but there's one apparently que it's up there with the pink Himalayan or even like mejor or some shit.
Oh, really?
Depends who you talk to, type of shit.
Oh, shit.
But que es de Mexico.
La neta que sí le da different flavor, though, the salt, way. The different salt, like the pink Himalayan.
Yeah, but I don't think the pink Himalayan goes with a fucking like a michelada or like, you know, something like
No, well, no, way. I'm talking about like
Why not,
picking.
that. I don't know.
Sale por pinche. Se me la estás
But
cobrando.
although I don't know if you guys remember this, in Mexico, I remember that the salt over there was not as fucking fine as the one over here. It was like it was a little bit rockier over there.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because the one right here is I'm saying that table one, the one that's the worst one for you, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
That really fine.
So I remember ya que fucking pinche le echaban ese pinche sal a los cueritos or whatever. Like, what the fuck is that? You know, I thought it was piedras and shit.
That's why I like that one.
Yeah, I'm all like,
He likes to keep it real.
Está buena, güey.
Está buena.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, once you have it, yeah, it was good. And then you come back over here, it's like, fuck. What the fuck is this?
Parece azúcar esta pinche sal.
Dude, it's like, I don't know if you ever had that fucking, that little fucking adjustment period, because when you went over there, al menos aquí, las pinches coras or whatever, like, you know, you could tell a quarter size, you know, it's like, oh, this is a big coin. You know, it's like, yeah, Mexico is like, haz tu lado, güey, déjate enseñar lo que es un pinche peso.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking
Oh, the old
oversized.
school ones, especially. Remember the fucking.
Yeah, fucking, and then you would come back over here, and then it's like, what the fuck? It's like fucking child's
What
play.
is this? Yeah, what is fake money?
I know.
Yeah, that's true, güey. That's
The
true.
pinche dinero de hombres allá. güey.
Pero the bills, I don't know the last time you felt a bill in Mexico. Was the last time?
Plastic.
It kind of feels like that sheet that they used to like take off the grease from your face. Like it has like a weird, paper texture with it. Like I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, but it's, their monies always seem like very high tech, no? Like fucking. Remember I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it still have the little window? Like
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Like,
Little
it's a clear.
hologram.
Yeah.
you're looking at it, like,
like
te estoy viendo. hijo de
Pero-
puta madre.
Those bills are like tiny way compared to the bills here.
Yeah.
And it's weird because the coin's still like the 10 pesos or whatever.
No,
It's
pues,
still a big
Hasta
coin.
los pinches billetes, it was like a fucking, you need a big fucking wallet for those
Yeah.
pinches billetes and
I mean,
shit.
I wonder if they're really like more high tech, boys. Like the bills, fucking compared to ours.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we know we've heard about like the bills getting falsified here. I mean, I wonder if it's easy in Mexico or if it's harder to falsify
Yeah,
the bills.
I wonder if that's what I'm saying. If it's more tan más avanzados, like the little fucking clear holographic window and all that shit. Porque también I remember they had the little chip, because the little chip like on the credit cards and the debits. That shit hit in Europe like fucking 2 decades before we started using it. I remember they had it in Mexico, and I was like, oh shit, they're bringing the little chips here. I remember seeing them as a kid, like in Mexico, people using the little chip on the card, pues.
Están más avanzados en México.
So
sea lo que
even
sea.
like I think we've talked about this before. Even the fucking payphones used to look like fucking futuristic. Remember?
Yeah.
They did, yeah.
The payphones, you're like, what the fuck?
You
Ours
could
look
use
fucking-
your pinche, la tarjeta de
que
saldo or
tenía,
whatever.
yeah, que tenía chip. The little payphone card had a chip. The fucking chip we use for the credit cards now, they used it for everything for like decades. güey.
Yeah, the only thing que sí me, like, fucking, it was my cousins be like, tenían que comprar tarjetas de saldo for their cell phones and shit.
Yeah, like prepaid.
Yeah.
Eso es porque
No,
te transeaban, I don't know
yeah.
cómo está ahorita, pero
Yeah.
te transeaban hard for the fucking cell phone, ¿no?
Yeah.
So like, no tengo saldo. Vamos a comprar una tarjeta. I'm like, what? The fuck are you talking about? Like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, güey, it's fucking, but yeah, there's a lot of little things, güey, that they have that's more European, pues, that they seems más avanzado, güey. Pero quién sabe, güey. La neta no sé si.
I'm not sure if they even still have payphones out there. I'm sure they do, no? Like more than here.
I would think they use them.
Because I mean, la raza más grande, I mean, I feel like...
No tengo saldo
hasta
como
en el
ese.
pinche, and hasta en el pinche rancho, los tíos tienen pinche celular up there and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
Fucking-
shit.
Yeah, they're like, you
The reception's pretty good, or más o menos?
yeah, the reception's pretty good. Now they have the little cell towers and everything.
Well, they
all
got
around.
the Chinese fucking cell towers.
Yeah.
You know? Como se llama
Okay.
the ones that they're saying here?
That's the Carlos Slim business también, no? The telecommunications.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why it's a fucking...
there was a lot of shit going on over there, man. Like you see, like, you know, my mom talking to my tias or whatever, and it fucking looks clear, dude.
Or like on like video?
On video, yeah. They do
shit.
a lot of video. They do the WhatsApp video. They used to do what was the other one? Oh shit, there was a Skype. They used to do the Skype.
¿No crees que la tecnología affected the raza out there, güey, in the sense that they can worry more about you because they can literally see how you're doing? Like before, how many stories did we hear about? Like my dad would tell me that when they came here, like in the late 70s, 80s, they would take pictures in front of cars that weren't theirs and send it to their family so they won't worry.
Ya le hice.
Y con video, I mean, it's not like you could hide the fact that you're struggling, güey. They're probably worried more now that technology is around.
They catch you at the wrong moment, too, eh?
Estoy viviendo en Beverly Hills, you know?
En la foto, güey, in front of the Beverly Hills sign.
Fucking, eres the pinche estacionaba los carros and shit in a big old mansion. Mira más lo que me compré.
Mándame dinero, pues.
Ahorita no se puede, man.
No, ¿sabe cuánto es el impuesto de la propiedad? De aquí está cara, ma.
Aquí sí se trabaja,
Aquí
man.
ya, no. Pero yo, o verá, ma. Cuando tenga un poquito más le ahorrado, le mando.
Damn, bro. Yeah, it seems like like I said, they have some stuff that I wonder sometimes, güey, like, it's more European stuff. That's what I'm saying.
You wonder if it's a good thing or a bad thing? Or what do
Yeah,
you mean?
like we're saying, like the money way is that money. It looks more avanzado, no? It looks kind of like futuristic money for like a long time. Like they'd always seem more futuristic than ours, because ours todavía se miraba fucking like. Would you imagine money? Because we grew up with that one. You like the teléfonos and shit like that. Like I'm saying, like the public phones, the chips on the cards. You know, all that shit they've had before, because it was a European thing. There's cars, pues, que llegan allí, que we're literally like fucking 2 hours away, güey, and they got cars that you've never seen in your life here, güey.
Yeah,
and brands that fucking we've never seen in our life here, but they're literally 2 hours away, güey.
El Tusuru.
I mean, that
No,
could,
that's a Nissan. That
know.
doesn't- but I'm saying they have like the Peugeots and the...
that could also be
Renaults.
a U.S. regulation thing where they don't want different competitions here. Where I mean, that's what's happening like in China too, where they're not letting certain certain cell phones and certain businesses do business here. I'm sure the U.S. has something to do with that también, where that they don't let these car companies. They probably have these like fictitious guidelines that they need to follow that they can't. It's impossible for their metrics to make money to make cars that can be here. And then you can argue también that they don't give a shit as much of Mexican nationals or citizens, that they let cars that are maybe not so beneficial for them drive out there that emit more fucking smog or whatever. I mean, I don't know, way. I mean, there could be a lot of things, way.
Well, I mean, some, not all of them, güey, porque there's other ones que they've never come here, but some of them have come here, pues, and they didn't make money here, so they just pulled out, güey. Like, they just, aquí, the culture has always fucking been to bigger cars, faster cars, and some of these, their money makers, pues, are the small European cars, pues, que en México todavía se usan, pues. Y aquí, ya ves, little car, fucking everybody will go for the Suburban over the fucking little car, güey. As it is, fucking, ya ves, Ford doesn't even make fucking sedans anymore, no?
Did you guys hear that new patent that Ford's getting?
Which one?
Well, they just applied for a patent that it's kind of fucked up way, but I mean it's kind of funny, but it's kind of fucked up. Self-repoing cars, way.
Self-repoing cars? Like they drive themselves home?
That if you don't pay the note, they're gonna drive themselves to the fucking nearest like Ford
Dealership.
Oh, shit.
And then supposedly it's going to start off, like the patent says that it's going to start off like with warnings. First, your AC is not going to work.
Your radio's not
Your radio, it's going to play noises that are fucking loud and weird.
Oh, shit.
And then if you say, yeah, fuck you guys, and you go around it, eventually the final boss is that shit just car's gonna drive itself to the fucking.
When you go Mimi's, the car's driving itself home.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
You know what's funny is that I said that to El Jericho because a few months
Right
ago.
away, I
No.
invented this.
A few months ago, I think one of the guys there, Barlow's, bought one of the Mustangs, the EV Mustangs, right? And they were talking about like, hey, so if you miss a payment, is your car gonna drive itself back to the lot?
It is
Everybody
not.
was cracking up and laughing their asses off. And
It's like I made a good joke.
fucking like what was it, this month or last month is when I saw that article también, and I'm all like, holy shit, y se los mandé, you know?
Yeah,
But-
dude, it's crazy.
But I was tripping out with the whole fucking it's gonna give you there's gonna be signs like, hey,
There's gonna be warnings like.
you owe this. No te hagas pendejo.
You know, when you turn it on and the screen tells you now, hey, wait, no manejes and touching, te va a decir, hey, y te pago que
where's my
pedo.
money at?
Yeah. And then fucking the next message next week's gonna be like, hey, bitch, you gonna pay or what?
It's probably gonna come with a card reader that you can just literally buy yourself the day.
No vas a pagar. You can't see how fast you're going.
Holy shit!
Get by those
¿sabes qué?
speed cameras now, puto.
Fucking no vas a pagar, ahí estaba puro pinche peso pluma, güey. on replay.
¿Sabes qué? You're gonna have to drive now with the fucking seat all back, all gangster way. Like,
Oh, fucking A.
my back.
Or it's gonna make itself heavier so you can waste more gas with.
It's gonna keep the brakes on just a little bit.
It's gonna wear
¿Sabes
all the
qué?
juice.
¿Sabes qué? You can't drive past 35 now, cabrón. No
You
freeway
can't go on
for
the
you.
freeway with. Oh no, it's coming, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming, way.
Fucking 97 degrees. ¿Sabes qué? Let's turn up the heat in here. Hijo de su puta madre, güey.
Si no vas a
Hey, we
pagar.
can't roll down the windows.
No, no way.
Hey, you wanna stop this? Just tap your card on the screen.
That's
man.
it. That's all you gotta do.
You know
man.
what? We joking around and everything, pero a ver, cabrón, is that like, por mis huevos, ahora no pago.
Hey, wait. The person's driving on Friday night. He got paid. The car, the fucking Mustang. Are you seriously going to Culichi Town again? No.
You got money for
No.
Culichi Town,
Again?
but you ain't got money
El
to
carro
pay.
no prende. Nope. As soon as you're putting it in the fucking navigation,
You put the address to Culichi Town and have a nice meal, and it sends you to the Ford dealer.
te manda al banco, güey.
Y están los cabrones, the little Billy Club. ¿Qué ole, cabrón?
Holy shit.
fuck.
Hey, ¿dónde está Ramon? I don't know, bro. His car drove to the Ford dealer. He didn't pay.
Joke's on you. I drive a Chevy, puto.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Hey, wait. Well, Chevy's going to fuck. Well, no, that's the thing with the older cars are going to get expensive because
Yeah.
they're fucking. You can't hack my shit.
It's not self-driving, but I'm sure they could do something to it.
Ay, güey.
I saw that
gonna
fucking
be
Die
funny.
Hard.
Die Hard. What the-
Do you remember that Die Hard movie where like supposedly there's a fire sale?
I forgot you live your life according to the movies. Ahora me estoy riendo because I go, Die Hard, what the
It's
fuck?
like, yeah, there's
tiene que
Jason
ver?
Long, fucking, they got the OnStar and then the operator could turn it on remotely and shit and everything. So I'm like, oh, fuck.
That's
Some of these cars get controlled.
That's funny, but pinche, that's a good pattern, güey.
I mean, it's going to come with some. I mean, like, what happens if this thing runs a red light and it hits you? Who do you sue the Ford dealer? Or?
Hey, I didn't pay for this shit. It's not mine.
it was driving itself back. It reclaimed
Yeah,
itself.
Hey, I was trying to prevent from it from killing people.
I was driving 35 all day long. But it wasn't by choice. It doesn't matter, does it?
I'm saying cuando va solo el car back to the Ford dealer and then accidentally takes the red light and you're like, bam, we know.
Sopas, güey.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting, man. That sucks.
I would assume hopefully they have it figured out by then, pero
That sucks, güey. Imagínate el primer cabrón que le va a pasar eso, güey.
mi carro.
We should have fucking a pool. Like, all right, ¿qué va a ser? ¿Raza? ¿Va a
Oh, right away.
Wow, güey.
Right away.
ser vato? ¿Va a ser mujer?
Wow.
Right away.
We'll fucking get a little pool boy.
Hey, I need to report my car stolen. No, it says here that it's Repo. It's on its way to the Ford dealer as we speak.
Did you check your app messages, güey? Porque ahí está decir cuánto debes.
It's kind of scary way when you think about it. Way. I mean, it's fun, it's funny, whatever. But the fact that they have that much control, I mean, that's what they were afraid of with the whole CBDC, the digital coin that the government was trying to put out was that if you have like if you're a felon or shit like that, it's gonna be like you can't spend money here, you can't spend money there. I mean, that's kind of scary to think that we can live in that society where your card's not going to be valid in certain places because it's technically a Fed coin, the CBDC, and they control it. They can tell you where you can spend your money. I mean, I know it sounds like fucking conspiracy theory, but I mean, that could be a reality, way.
I mean, that's fucking EBT or whatever. No, is that what they're called now? The fucking buffer checks, the little cartita?
Yeah.
I mean, the cartita knows like what you can buy with it and that way.
You could buy fucking cornflakes and all this, pero, quiero un pinche fucking 3-pack de Tall Boys. Chales.
Yeah, te lo pone separado, I think, or some shit, way.
Pero does it control like the type of food that you buy, or you can buy any type of food?
No, I mean there's the approved like stuff that you can buy, and the stuff that's not approved, it won't let you charge it, pues. So like I guess I don't know if it's the supermarket systems or whatever that have to implement a thing.
But I'm not saying like beer. I'm saying like because there was years back. I remember the argument that people were saying is really insensitive, where they were like, they shouldn't let people buy junk shit with EBT. You should only be able to buy like meats or
vegetables,
poultry, vegetables, none of the fucking sugar drinks, any of that shit. So it was, I remember that being a debate and people were saying, well, you can't do that, like this and that. So you're saying that they could do it like that, or?
Si vas to the supermarket now, pues, they sell a lot of shit now, eh? Like, no nomás venden la comida anymore. Say you want to buy fucking something that's not approved. Like I've seen it because una señora more than once in front of
Kobe
me.
beef is not approved.
Like the thing will split
I can't buy my ribeye with
yeah. I can't get on my Coke Zero.
Quiero mi ranchera preparada. No, preparada.
Estas papas mochos. No se puede.
Agarra papas sazonadas, no papas mochos.
Tienes que comprar la papa entera.
Preparada.
Y el Lori seasoning.
Lori seasoning extra.
Pero no echas.
La carne preparada. That's hilarious.
Y pues yo quiero mi ranchera preparada.
Pues es que quiero no hacer una carne asada.
No, ni madres.
No.
No. Tienes que papar. La cebolla está en aisle 2.
Señora, ¿me da un pollo rostizado? No.
Compra el pollo ya y rostizo los
No, pero ¿sabes qué, güey? I know Northgate no se puede usar the EBT in
the kitchen.
In the food that's warm.
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, you can't? Oh, shit.
No.
So we're joking, but it's...
No, because
true.
it's already cooked.
Yeah, it's different. I mean, technically, it's food. I get it. I mean, it's one of those...
So, por decir, si llevas tus groceries, pues, tus cebollas and your stuff, y tienes un rotisserie, or at least the way I've seen it happen, is when you go to pay, the system alone, like as soon as you put your EBT card thing, te va a cobrar everything minus that fucking rotisserie.
Eso pagas aparte.
My dad was
but I'm saying you don't even have to like separate it. Like the system separates it for you.
My dad was on food stamps, way. So every time I took him to the store, it was like some of the stuff that was approved, I used his card, and then then she'll be like, oh, it's $25, and then I will use my debit card. Like he's right, it automatically.
So I'm saying, so I mean, they already do it, way, and like we're saying, like that chicken, way, like that chicken's food, and those chickens are pretty cheap, way. That's a cheap way to feed a fucking.
Cómprate el pollo en la carnicería, güey.
That is a cheap way to feed a. That's a $7 fucking chicken.
Yeah, and you feed the fucking pollo to family of 4, way, and no tienes que chambear 2-3 jales, way. Why I don't know why that chicken would be included, way, pero
it's just because it's cooked. It's like
I know, but I'm saying that
it's
it
food
makes no
though.
sense.
It doesn't make sense, way.
I guess it's liabilities. Si te enfermas o algo, you can't fucking sue.
No, it's just some antiquated shit.
No, they're just trying to make money off of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that they're not getting paid, way. They're still making money if they could buy it with EBT. I mean,
yeah, they still get their money.
No, but I'm saying most places, those chickens, pues, no le sacan. Like the Costco ones, no le sacan. The supermarket ones, I see, like the Walmart one, they price them, pues, it's one of those things to get you, pues. Oh, I'm going to go get a chicken, and then you get some extra sazon.
I mean, they are convenient, way. Fucking $7-8 for a whole ass chicken.
Y luego viene con frijoles, arroz, tortillitas, una salsa.
That one, way. I'm talking about the one that's in the bag with the fucking heater.
Oh, I thought.
What is it?
It's like si vas to the kitchen, agarras the combo meal, the family meal.
I don't know if this guy was talking about the same
I'm talking about the one you're
talking about the bag chicken that you just grab.
I'm saying like the Costco one, and in the little plastic.
The little
sometimes
container?
in the bag, like you're saying.
Oh, I never got in the bag one.
Some places have it, like you're saying, it comes like in a bag with the little handle on top and the windows on the side.
I seen it like at Ralph's.
Yeah, Ralph's, Stater Brothers.
Yeah,
Walmart,
they have
Walmart
those.
has them.
Yeah, but no, like in el Northgate, vas a la
Ramón
cocina.
quiere el combo, güey, con
Ah,
arroz,
güey,
frijoles, tortillas. Me da una salsita también. No viene con el combo 2.
Mi amigo dijo que es 7 varos, ¿verdad? 7
No, pero,
varos.
oiga, y me da las papas sazonadas también. Mira cómo me encantan. Y unos platanitos ahí.
Güey. Ya, güey, estás cabrón, güey.
Voy a pagar con el EBT. No. Chinguen a su madre.
No lo quiero.
Entonces, no.
No, guárdalo todo, pues.
Pinche orden toda chingona, güey, que no puede EBT, güey. Entonces no, me arrepentí.
Y esto es pinche mafia.
Esto es mafia. Es que it is convenient, güey. Imagine buying a whole ass chicken and you have to cook it still, güey. I mean, I get it, güey.
And yeah, güey, that's what I'm saying. That part doesn't make sense. But I'm saying, yeah, so can they do it? They can, and they would do it, güey. So, I mean, those fears are pretty real, güey.
Lo que no sé,
I would argue.
Lo que no sé, güey, no me acuerdo que if you buy like poultry or beef like from the butcher, is that all? Can that be paid with EBT? That I don't remember.
I'm not sure of all the rules, güey. Pero I'm saying like
All I know is que no puede ser preparada, güey. That's it.
No puede ser preparado.
No, tiene que, fucking así como viene. No, es unos diezmillos así, güey, un pinche, pa' milanesa, cabrón. Nada, ni madre.
I mean, a mi dad le daban $100 a month, güey. I mean, no alcanzaba for much. Lo que le ayudó es that he
que tenía hijo que le compraba.
El hijo le
su
compraba,
pollo
yeah.
rostizado.
No, pero we had signed up for it for a long time, and it took fucking months to fucking get approved for some reason. And so when it was finally approved, they gave him like $2,000 of back.
Oh, shit.
So esa madre le duró todo el pinche, like, for fucking a year or two, güey. It was a lot, because no compraba mucho. And then most of the shit que le gustaba was on my card, güey. the EBT was like $10, and it was like $30 on my card, because el güey quería pinches carnes con chicharrón. Like,
Quería
wanted the meal.
quería
You wanted the
todo
Ramón meal.
lo de my compa over here, güey. Los tamales.
You wanted the Ramón meal.
So a mí me tocaba the fucking...
Tráeme uno de esos chiles rellenos, mijo, ¿no?
Y pues I'm not gonna tell my dad que no, güey. So fucking, yeah, güey.
Yeah, it's
Got
fucking
expensive,
funny,
güey.
So, yeah, güey. Those are not unfounded fears, güey.
Oh, fuck that. But imagine, yeah. So if you're in a budget, it helps tener the EBT, I guess. And then ya lo demás, si quieres, the little perks, you pay extra.
También, like, last week we talked about how, like, people think that undocumented workers don't pay taxes. I feel like people think that these people that are on EBT get like hundreds and hundreds of even thousands of dollars a month. Like they're really, I mean, most of the people that I've talked to and that I've met, they don't get that much, way. It barely fucking buys enough food.
Apparently doesn't even buy you that fucking pollo rostizado.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. People think that like they get all this fucking money and all this shit that it's not like that anymore. I don't remember. I mean, I remember being a kid and my mom, they would sell her like the fucking packs of food stamps.
Oh, the booklet?
Like it was $120 for like $60 or something. So I mean, in those days they didn't check where you just fucking pulled out the money from the packet or the brook, whatever the fuck that's called. Yeah. Y comprabas tus cosas. They never asked for ID or anything. Because I even remember finding one of those in an alley one time as a kid. Y me duró like fucking almost a year, güey.
No shit.
Me compraba papitas, güey. $1 cada vez. Yeah, güey. That was fucking good times, güey.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
Era
bro.
cuando los billetes tenían una campanita, I remember. Yeah, like a
Liberty Bell.
Like the bell, the
I know what
seal.
you're talking
You
about.
remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Liberty Bell. Yeah, I had a friend that que siempre tenía like the singles. They were brown, no? The
Yeah,
ones. They were brown.
Yeah, they were brown.
Yeah, and normalmente no se le hacían de todos, but sometimes they're like, nah, it's got to come out of the booklet.
What?
And his whole thing was like, well, I
shit.
paid with the $5 and I got, change in this, like, nah, I need to see the booklet.
Really?
Oh shit. Someone se le puso bravo, güey.
Yeah, there's people being hard asses and shit.
Yeah, there's always that fucking person.
They're upset that they buy fucking with food stamps, and like some people are like that way.
Yeah, I don't get that. I'm saying that's probably part of the reason why you can't buy the pinche pollo rostizado, güey. Someone fucking complaining, way about fucking.
No, I mean, I remember where my parents live at, on the corner estaba estaba un señor, pues tenía su esposa y like fucking 6 kids, güey. Y el señor no trabajaba, puro pinche pistear. Y ponía a la señora a fucking...
¿No se llamaba Don Efran Reinaga?
No sé, güey. It was 6. It was 6 kids.
Ay, güey.
And they were all little. Y a la señora, you would see her outside the supermarkets and everything begging with the kids,
y
right?
borracho en la casa.
Y ese cabrón borracho. And I remember... Fucking, ya cuando, y también les daban like the food stamps because they didn't have the cards yet. Y cuando, una vez mi dad y yo no lo encontramos, they were in front of us, and my dad's like, ay, va ese hijo de su chingada madre, you know? He didn't like them. And then, pues la señora pagaba with the stamps y el señor sacaba el dinero que la señora colectaba
For his beer.
Oh,
shit.
And my dad he was all fucking pissed off and shit. I'm like, oh, fucking A. And it's shit like that, you know, sometimes you see it, it's por unos pocos pierden todos type of deal, you know? Like, you see that, and then a lot of people get stigmatized. I'm like, ¿para qué? Chis welfereros tienen pinche billete para el chupi, que la chingada, pero para lo demás no. O no quieren trabajar.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to think about that you can't buy warm food because, I mean, you can go buy a Jack in the Box and it's warm. You can buy some burger joints you can buy. I mean, there's plenty of restaurants that take EBT, but like, how do you not you can't buy a warm chicken? That's crazy.
Maybe because it's a separate from the kitchen from the grocery market.
But is that the fast food thing's a little more new, no? Is it more recent, like change, no? I thought I heard about it in the last...
No, because I remember Tams used to take EBT. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Tams, I remember Tams case, yeah, now accepting EBT.
Oh, shit.
I think it's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no.
It's been a while. And shit. But maybe it's like a fucking, when we go back to the Muchentuchen yogurt shop on the side, maybe, you know, the Muchentuchen is one entity and the yogurt shop is another one, so you can't share it, you can't mix it.
It's kind of weird one.
So in the supermarket, you know, this is for groceries, but that's the kitchen. It's not groceries. It's a kitchen. It's separate from the grocery, even though it's inside.
That doesn't make sense. Man.
I don't know. I'm not a fucking.
But it's not like the McDonald's inside the Walmart where it's like a completely different. I don't know. I just feel like they could do if they wanted to. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know the details, but I feel like it would help a lot of people out. Like this dude says, I mean, you could feed you could feed your kids with a whole chicken, $7, where it's sale más barato and it's healthier than fucking buying food outside.
Or fucking Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets, yeah.
That time, I mean,
Hot Pockets are expensive though.
They are?
Yeah. Last time I saw them, I'm like, oh shit.
Last time I saw them.
No, I don't get them anymore. Ya tengo años que no agarro Hot Pockets.
Oh shit.
Those are a fucking good little snack.
I was reading that I don't know how long ago it happened, but that the Lunchables got the contract to go into like schools.
Oh shit.
Like they made it, and then the statement from Lunchables is saying that they're making it a little healthier. Like, well, so what are you changing? Like my thing was like, now that you got the contract to have them in school lunches, like what are you changing all of a sudden? Like to make it healthier? Like they had like this whole angle that now made with real cheese kind of shit.
Yeah, now made with real meat.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Way. So I'm like, what the fuck?
USDA certified.
Eso sí, way the school food is fucking terrible, dude. I don't know why we fucking allow that kind of shit.
I mean, that could be an upgrade, I guess, because it is fucking sucks.
You know what? In my days, I remember fucking school food being good.
It wasn't good, way. It was still fucking fries, pizza. Like, I'm not talking about the taste. I'm talking about like the nutrition that these kids need to fucking pay attention and not eat so much processed foods. Way, like, I mean, the taste is different. I'm talking about like
nutritional value.
If you look at like, and then I don't like to compare to other countries because obviously they're different, but like you can see that there's this Reddit thread about school lunches all over the world, and you can literally see the difference where like somebody like Brazil, where all these colors and this fucking like more whole foods, and then in the States like they have like these fucking bland ass fucking burgers and like no nutritional value at all. Way, and this is what we're feeding our children with.
No, yeah, well, I mean, I mentioned this more than once, way, but that one documentary I fucking got all teary-eyed was the one where they're comparing the school lunches and shit. Remember the schools? Yeah, I bring up the story all the time.
Bernie wants to go somewhere to Sweden or Switzerland or no sé qué, Norway.
Well, dude, like, por decir, like, we've talked about this a few times, but like the one in France, pues, the school in France, I think it was the one in France that they made it, like the way they set it up is so that you learn también your table manners way at lunchtime, way. So te dan en cursos, te dan tu agua and this for this cursos, tu jugo for this. I think they even fucking the older classes, I think te dan like a little vinito con tu comida, güey. Like
Oh,
type of
shit.
Pero they teach you like your manners, cómo se pasa la sal, all that shit. Pues, so it's almost like a class in itself, güey.
Cómo se
So you
corta un
learn
virote.
your table manners
Like
too.
etiquette, like an
Yeah.
etiquette class.
But I mean, you were showing that
And
like,
they have the fucking
different,
chef making the food fresh in the back, way. Like,
and everything's fresh and everything's like, like, okay, this is that.
and they're talking about how they fucking get the veggies in fresh every day, like como si fuera un restaurant, way. They'll go to the farmer's market in the morning, compran la pinche verdura and all that shit, and they come make fucking sandwiches for the kids.
Oh,
whatever.
aquí, cabrón, pinches.
Pero
la raza delicada no va a querer pinche, like, nah, quiero nuggets.
Well, es que ya los mal acostumbraron, güey.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
for sure.
nuggets. I mean, a lot of parents feed their kids that stuff because it's convenient, way. It's
Oh,
fast.
fuck yeah.
Kids love it. I mean,
I love it, güey.
but
But I'm saying that goes back to us too. Like you're saying, the school lunches pues es lo que los daban, güey.
you would think that people are so obsessed with health, way, and like they don't start with children. That's where, I mean, how are you gonna have a different culture if you don't start from the schools to change? That way, when they become adults, they make better choices in food, nutrition, and all these things. Way, I mean,
Well, I mean, we don't pay teachers tampoco, güey. So.
well, I mean that has nothing to do with the teachers. Way, that's a different part
No,
of
but
the
I'm
school.
saying when you're talking about fucking
Yeah, but this is a kid's nutrition where like this is literally proven that it slows their stump, their the way that they process information. Like it makes them slower. It lowers their IQ way when they have a shitty diet. Like this is all stuff that.
But if you have a shitty teacher, then you're
No, well, we're not talking
teachers.
teachers.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about teachers. I'm talking about food. Like
Talking
that's
about
if you
food.
want to argue about their wages, we can do that.
no.
but-
I'm saying from the angle que si no los importan the kids, way, like how we. That's what I'm saying. So it's not only the food, it's the fucking food, the healthcare, the fucking teachers, anything like. Si no los importan, like I've said before, even the fucking school shootings, way. Si no los importó when they shot up the little baby kids, way, the fucking the Sandy Hook one. Si no los importó then, that's when I fucking not stopped complaining. But I was like, if no one gave a fuck then, way, then nothing's gonna change, way.
Well, and then especially nowadays, where it became like if you're against pedophilia and stuff like that, if you read the internet, it seems like they're making it a right-left thing. Like, wait, this is children. Wait, who gives a shit what your political views is? Like, if I don't like pedophilia, that makes me right-wing. Like, that's crazy. Like, this is a narrative that's happening on a social level on the
What
internet.
is that happening?
Well, it's because there's a lot of like the QAnons and like Pizzagate. Like it's not a good look that the people that were creating these like fake scenarios were right wing people. So then somehow it just became this thing where like if like that movie that came out that everybody was upset about the child trafficking that they didn't want to show it in certain places.
Oh,
I forgot the name of that.
Oh, the one with the fucking dude that played Jesus, eh?
I don't know what he did.
Caviezel.
I don't know what he did, but like it just became this right wing thing. It's just like these are kids. Where like what the fuck are we bringing right and left into any of this stuff, man? Like this is kids' lives, way. And I don't know if that's a good thing to do, way, when we start thinking like that. But but I get what you're saying about the teachers, way. But nutrition is I feel like nutrition is way more important than the education that the teachers are giving them, because the kids are they're gonna have their own thoughts faster if they have better nutrition. They're gonna be able to think, and if these teachers aren't doing their
They'll be
jobs,
healthier.
or the school district's not doing their jobs, I mean, these kids are gonna be healthier. They're gonna have. I would argue that having a healthy lifestyle is more beneficial than having fucking really good teachers in certain schools, because then you grow up with a different mindset that you want change because you feel good, you feel inspired to do something, rather than just not having any energy because it's a shitty diet at your school. Then your school system doesn't care about you. Like, I mean, obviously everything's important, but when it comes to nutrition, I feel like it's super important way to figure out what these kids are eating. Way, like it's crazy. It's insane that we're feeding kids what we're feeding them. Way, like when you really think about it, and then everybody's just like, well, we're tired. Like, we don't have that much money. Like, I mean, I don't think that's an excuse. Way.
It goes back to Henry Rollins, bro.
No, this is what I was saying before. Henry Rollins was all pissed about.
What is he saying?
It was
People
years
feeding
ago.
the kids McDonald's.
Years ago. I think when he came out in Sons of Anarchy, right? So he did an
Oh,
interview.
yeah, I remember that.
He did an interview with Kevin and Bean, and it's one of those where they were asking him all this, and then he goes off on a rant, and he starts saying that, like, these fucking irresponsible parents, taking their kids to McDonald's and feeding them this poison y que la chingada. And I'm all like, and I remember like, oh shit, like fucking Henry Rollins is going crazy on this, you know? He fucking doesn't like McDonald's. And I was telling Fernie, and then Fernie's all like, yeah, because he doesn't have kids. I'm all like, what? He doesn't have kids? Fucking this dude has kids. He's all like, no, he doesn't.
No, Ramon fucking built him a whole life. He goes, he has a wife and he has kids.
Wasn't he married? Y que la chingada. He's all like, nah, and like, he's all like, I don't know. Let's see what Wikipedia says. Pinche vato hasn't had a romantic relationship since his 20s. He has no kids.
No, he doesn't have kids.
He's
childless by choice.
Childless by choice. And he lives like, you know, like...
He likes a solitary lifestyle.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck. And at one
like
point,
the second paragraph.
At one point, Freddie's like, one of us is going to be disappointed. I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not saying that...
Ramon was pretty confident, too.
I thought he had kids. I honestly did. And I thought he was married or he had
always
someone.
been weird with relationships.
Yeah. I'm like, oh shit. But I remember that because, you know, because we're having our breakfast and I'm like, you know, I remember every time, like I told her like 70% of the time when I eat McDonald's or whatever, me acuerdo de fucking Henry Rollins because of that comment, you know?
Well, I mean, you're in an adult way. I mean, I feel like kids is different. You're still fucking growing. I mean, it's like I think it's a different thing where like they don't have a choice. Like they eat what they're given.
Okay, it's put in front of you.
So you have a choice. Like I feel like us, there's no excuse way. I mean, we have a choice, but these kids, like you start getting them used to these foods. I mean, they didn't have a choice, but now this is what they crave and this is what they want to eat, and then they take that into their adulthoods and. I mean, it's just chaos, güey.
Y ya ves que pinche cada ratito ya salen los pinche politicians too that don't want to give them fucking free lunches, güey, because it's entitlement, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy too, güey.
Okay, les quieren dar breakfast? Oh, fuck no, bro, that's socialism.
Yeah, fuck that. They want lunch? Okay, they either could have breakfast or lunch, but not both.
That's insane.
I already have a problem with the fucking lunch, bro. I'm not gonna give them breakfast too.
Yeah, no. And I think, what was that? There was something, pues te acuerdas during the summer? Like, for like, they would have the school open in the summer for free lunches, no? I don't think they do that anymore, do they?
I don't know where.
They did it. Yeah, well, like, I mean, the last time during COVID, todas las schools estaban dando lunches too, güey. At least here in California.
But sometimes they do pretend that they care about kids, but it's like, there's a lot of like money involved, like with these fucking like nicotine things that we take. Like this company that I'm using right now called Knick-Knack, they're getting I don't know if they're getting sued, but they're saying that these look like the mints, and they're saying that it caters to children. That this is confusing because these things you have to open them a certain way. They're not just gonna open the way they open them, but just because they're a circular packet that looks like the mints, they're saying that they can't have this because it attracts kids. The vaping, it attracts kids, and it's like my whole thing is like, wait, you're good with fucking having a cartoon character in a box of processed foods?
I think they're getting rid of the mascots.
And all these little cartoon characters on cereals and all this shit. Like, you think that's not unhealthy for kids, and you're worried about this being or your vape being targeted to a fucking child? Like,
well, I mean, I get the vape. That little box, I would fucking argue the mint container is fucking patterned after the fucking like the tobacco fucking boxes, the packaging. No, remember that?
I mean, that's a
I'm
good
saying,
argument.
dude, no mames, güey. But I'm saying like I get the vapes, güey, que vienen en colores and fucking smoking always looks cool to fucking kids, you know?
This guy can't even open it, and he's almost 50.
And I'm trying to look
and
at
he's almost 50. I should videotape this.
Ese sí está medio jalado, güey. That fucking que looks like the mint y la chingada. Nah, eso está un poco jalada. The vape I get. That no. That makes no sense to me, güey.
I mean, how does that target a child? Way that's crazy. Like, how does that vape target the vape that he has in his pocket? How does that target?
I get how that if my daughter saw that little pink thing, así eso, I see how it would attract her attention. Pues that no. That I don't. My daughter or my son wouldn't look at that and go, a ver, ¿qué es eso? Pero ese sí, the little vape fucking thing.
Yeah, because it's colorful,
sure.
pink, green.
Right, and the whole smoking aspect thing, for some reason, even like the chiquitos, pues, in your brain, it's like something interesting, way.
Yeah.
You're like a dragon, that little packaging, pues.
I mean, it's just a bland, for people listening, it's just a bland circle of like plastic, like where you buy like some mints that you open up from the top. It looks kind of like that, but less childish.
Like a hockey puck.
Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't. It doesn't have anything that I would say, oh, my kids would be attracted to that packaging. Pues.
Yeah.
But it makes no sense to me.
There's always someone.
But that's what I'm saying. In certain places, they pretend they give a shit about children. Like when it comes to the vape, that's all fucking big tobacco getting upset. It has nothing to do with them really concerned about children. It has to do with big tobacco losing money to these fucking newer companies that are killing it, like those little vapes. And so the government's in line with them, obviously. So they're gonna pass these laws to criminalize vaping, but it's all big tobacco way. It's all them. They're losing money, and it has nothing to do with them worried about children. Because based on the way that we treat children in the society, government doesn't care about children. Where
no, anytime you see any politician complain about something about children, it's puro BS. That's always BS way. Because I'm telling you you can talk about the food. That's one aspect, but I'm saying that pinche healthcare, cuando tuvo el COVID and they're giving your child tax credit, fucking te lo están dando monthly instead of fucking waiting for the end of the year. Que they brought I don't know how many fucking hundreds of thousands, if not millions of kids in this United States like out of poverty because now the parents had a little bit more money para las groceries or whatever. Así nomás pasó pinche shit and they fucking took it back. They're like, and they wanted to pass it again and dijeron, nope, that's fucking entitlement, bro. We're not giving you fucking your money fucking adelantados. What are you fucking saying? Literally, your money fucking... Yeah, so that's puro pinche bullshit. They don't care, güey. Any mamada that I hear them say that it's for positive, I go, no, güey. Si te importaba, there's so much other shit you can do that's more important, güey.
But don't you think that, like, if government doesn't care, like, parents should care more? Like, if government doesn't care about your child, don't you think that... And I know you're going to say, like, it's hard because of the way your Henry Rollins comment was that he doesn't have children, which I don't agree that that's a valid criticism, that just because you don't have children, like, you don't know, like, what's healthy for a child or you shouldn't comment. Like, that's crazy, dude.
But no.
I'm saying, like,
I think we were just fucking talking shit.
What I'm saying is, like, if people already know that government doesn't give a shit about your children, shouldn't you give a shit more about your children, like the things that they're eating and their lifestyle? I mean, if
sometimes that's easier said than done. That's what I'm saying. The children thing. When I say with this guy is like, you can't get up in arms. Like, yeah, there's a difference between si me says, oh yeah, that's unhealthy. I get that's unhealthy. Blah blah blah. The way he's saying que es vato fucking went on a whole rant. Yeah, well, he doesn't have kids. He doesn't understand. Just like you didn't understand when I'm saying the difference between that package and this little thing. Where like I understand because of my kids why that would be alluring and that wouldn't.
But look, you're talking about it at your house where they're saying that the kid is going to go to the store and actually purchase that because it's attracted to them. The kid's not going to be able to walk into a vape shop or those are in the back of the fucking store. Like what you're saying is a different argument. We're not talking about it. They're not worried that it's laying on your house and the kid's going to grab it. They're worried that they're going to go to the store and say, oh, I like that because it looks like a fucking candy. Let me get that. Like that's not going to happen, dude.
No, but you're missing it's like what we've been talking about. You're building a pattern with the same reason that they used to say that the tobacco companies used to market to kids. It's not about are they going to buy it now. It's when they have their money, are they going to buy it? So yeah, they can't go to the store and buy this, but they see at the store and look, oh shit, miren estos colores y estos. Yeah, I can't buy it, but if I see it at my house, oh yeah, look, maybe I want to try it. And then you build that customer before they can even purchase the actual product. But I can see how they would be drawn to that and they wouldn't be drawn to that. And that's something you get from having a kid with. I mean, same way that there's certain struggles that are hard to get across, pues. It's just like a lot of things, way. Like fucking, there's a lot of stuff in your job that I wouldn't understand even if you try to explain it to me. Like there'd be like a communication problem, pues. That's all it is, way. Like it's a little like insight, pues. Like it's experience.
I mean, you're saying that it's easier said than done. Where like, I mean, I understand that argument, but like, it's not impossible. Where like these are your children. Like I don't understand why not everything gets done to. And you can argue that parents try everything. You don't try everything, right? Because if you did, you'll find something that works. So if it hasn't changed, you haven't tried everything. And I feel like. If you already know that government shit, they don't care about your children. Not you personally. I'm not pointing at you, right? But I'm saying I'm just talking generalizing. You already know that government doesn't care about your children. The school system sometimes doesn't care about their education either, based on how they treat teachers, which I agree they should compensate them more and have more respect towards somebody that's teaching your child certain things. But you're gonna tell me that you're not gonna try to like have your child have a healthier fucking life just because?
Okay, I'll give you an example too that's kind of relevant way. My kids fucking a huevo like the Farmer John fucking classic little hot dog way, the most processed fucking hot dog, the worst fucking tipo bologna way that in a fucking enrollado, pinche weenie, the wiener way, the fucking the most processed one, the one that has like the most nitrates y todo. It's literally the most unhealthy fucking hot dog you can eat. Ese es el que les gusta, güey. I'm still searching, güey. And my daughter, kind of is on board. But I've bought fucking all kinds of other different fucking weenies. The fucking pollo, the turkey with less nitrates, fucking organics, pinches weenies que I would have never bought myself because they're so expensive. Way that you go like for like a little 6-pack of fucking weenies, ¿cuánto? I've tried, I want to say, unos 12 diferentes types of weenies, way. We have not found another one that my my son will eat. My daughter will try all of them. My son has given up trying any other one but the one he likes, way. My daughter's kind of on board because ya le expliqué. I've explained to both of them, but she's older and she understands. I go, it literally takes like time from your life. Like it literally fucking, puede ser que sean seconds or minutes, and she'll try the other ones, and we have yet to find another one that they like better than that fucking the fucked up fucking weenie way. And it's just what it is, way. So if when they want hot dogs, they want that way.
Yeah, but I mean, you like those hot dogs, way. Like you eat that. So what I'm saying is
I don't. Not that I like them.
I mean, you introduced them to it, so they didn't go to the store when they were kids and said, "I want that." You eat that, so you said, "Yeah, this is fine."
I bought the other ones. I've always bought the other. I like the whole beef ones and all those.
Somebody gave them they didn't. But what I'm saying, they don't choose what they want to eat. Like when they become addicted to these foods, because these foods are like a drug, way. It's sugar. All this processed shit, it's like you're literally feeding a drug to a kid. So why am if I'm addicted to heroin and you're trying to give me a fucking, because heroin's vegan, it's a fucking opiate plant, and you're giving me a juice with kale, I'm like, I don't want that shit. I want that. Like, I don't like that. I like that. Like, you gotta remember that we're addicts. We're addicted to processed foods. We're even if you're a child, you're addicted to processed foods. You're addicted to sugar. You're addicted to stuff that's not healthy. So you're literally dealing with a little addict that wants what they want, and that's what they want. But I'm saying, somebody introduced these kids to these foods. Way, I mean, people talk about children like that's what they want. Somebody introduced them to that way. What I'm saying is like, and it comes down to the parents, because until the parents change their lifestyle and until they change how they feel like their children are the only ones that should change. Like, it's this child. I don't know why my child's heavy. Like, she needs to change the way she needs to stop. Well, you need to stop as well. Like, this is a family unit. Like, I don't feel like if the parents aren't going to get healthy and they're not going to change their eating habits, the children aren't going to follow until if the child is lucky enough to become an adult and then they see the effects of it on their own, then that's where they can change. But when they're small kids, I don't feel like if the parent doesn't change, the kid's not going to change. Right? I mean, I just think that's not a realistic household. It has to start with the parent. And I'm not saying that it's the parent's fault, but what I'm saying, if you want your child, not you personally, but if you want your child to be healthy, you have to change like your whole life. Like, everything has to change, like your habits. You're tired because you don't eat well. You get home and you don't feel like cooking because you probably don't have the nutrients that you need. You're not eating well. You're eating processed foods. You're eating sugar. You're using sugar as an enhancement to wake you up because you're not sleeping right. And then you can argue that your children keep you up. Yeah, they're up because they have all this energy. Like, they're eating sugar till fucking sometimes 9, 10 o'clock at night. How do you expect them to go to bed? It all comes full circle. If the parents start eating healthy, if the parents start making healthy choices, then they're going to have enough energy to deal with work, go to the store, get home, and fucking have enough energy to fucking cook. And that's a general assumption, way, because there's obviously parents that are, they have disabilities, and I'm not talking about those people. Generally speaking, like, I feel like I want to talk as a whole that most people could change if they want to. Like, don't feel like it's something that you can't do. But that's the hard part, is that if you want to change, because I feel like your children should be enough inspiration for you to make a change, to be able to change their lives and give them a little bit of more of a head start than getting them 18, 19 into a system that's already designed to be against them. Like, why wouldn't you want to, like...
I know, but the point of the story was that all that you said is true, way. But it's all easier said than done, pues, because, yeah, we say, like, they eat whatever you put in front of them, but the truth is, most of our kids, well, I mean, at least my kids, I'll just talk about my kids, way, no se están muriendo de hambre, way. They won't eat whatever you put in front of them, way. They'll skip that meal if they don't... Si les pones una salad in front... My son will not eat all day if you give him a salad all fucking day. So am I supposed to say, okay, entonces no comes nada ahora?
Well, I mean, that's if you're asking me what you should say, that needs a little bit of therapy and working with what's your association with food? Like, kids could go to therapy where you get, parents don't need to have all the answers. There's resources that if you feel like, well, based on how you're talking, you're talking like this is already out of your control because that's what they're going to eat. That's when resources come in. Like,
what is resources? Who's going to pay for his therapy?
Okay, well, that comes down to having healthier parents that have the drive, that have energy to fucking do things and build things and work and fucking. I'm not saying you don't work, but I'm saying that's when the parent needs to be healthy and be like, you know what, I don't like the job that I have right now. Could it be that, you know, my lifestyle fucking is not right and I don't have the energy to try something new or have the confidence? Why don't I try to eat healthy, start working out, building fucking confidence that I can say, you know what, fuck this job. Let me work here that I can make more money and use your children as a driver. I just don't feel like it's like hands up, that's it, we did everything. I don't think like that way. So that's why.
What I'm saying. That was the point of my story, way. It's not hands up, fucking valió verga. Literally, I'm trying different things, where to this day, ya llevo fucking only a few years or a couple years trying different fucking hot dogs. We have my daughter's on board. My son already fucking tapped out like at 6 in, pero también he's younger. Like I'm saying, my daughter's older enough to understand what I'm telling her. We haven't tapped out. We're trying different ones. To this day, we have not found another one they like. And it's a very narrow example that I'm trying to explain. It's easier said than done, way. If I give him the better food for, like I said, my son, he will not eat. No se está muriendo de hambre, way.
But it's not a wasted effort, way. Because it's not a wasted effort. If you reflect on us as a childhood, I was your son. My mom fought so much to fucking feed me the right stuff when I got to a certain age, and I didn't want it. I didn't want her food. I wanted to eat out. The point is that she worked on it every fucking day. And sometimes you're not going to change as a child, but you're going to remember that when you get older. When my mom used to fucking tell me this, dude, she was fucking right. Like it's not a wasted effort. It's I feel like as a parent, like nothing is wasted if you're trying to teach your kid, healthy habits. Ways, yeah. It's not something that I feel like sometimes they're going to get it when they're an adult. But if you just let it go and never try to enforce something to them, they're not going to know that there's another way. They're going to think that this is the only way. But I always knew that it's this way. And then what my mom always told me, and I would not want to eat her beans. I would not want to eat her home cooked meal. I wanted a fucking pizza. I wanted this. I wanted that. And then when I started feeling insecure about myself, and when I started getting all these feelings and dealing with a little bit of like bullying and stuff like that, then that's when all that shit that your parents tell you, that's when it just kind of one day just like...
It clicks, yeah.
Wait, dude, they're fucking right. Like, what am I doing? Okay, I need to lose this. How do I lose this? Okay, I need to do this and I need to do that. And then fucking 20 years later, you feel like, okay, I'm finally understanding what it is to be a little healthier. It doesn't happen overnight. I just don't feel like maybe you misunderstood me when I meant that he's gonna change all of a sudden. He's gonna make his own cow shakes or whatever.
I understand. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I feel like he's gonna remember this way if you keep working with him. I feel like as an adult.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I keep bringing up that I know that he's younger. And my daughter's older. And my daughter understands the argument already, pues, ¿me entiendes? She understands why we're trying the different ones. And she plays along, even though in the end she wants what she wants. And eventually, like you're saying, eventually she gets there. But during all this other time where there's still fucking only 15, 16, 18, 20 years way before that click comes way. So before that, está cabrón, güey. Not every parent's gonna fucking, like I said, not every parent. Me, I'm lucky que también tengo backup, güey. Or there's a lot of people don't have resources to try fucking 12 different type of hot dogs, güey. That big ass pack of the fucking normal Farmer John one costs fucking less than one of that little 6-pack, güey. Probably half the price of that little 6-pack. I'm talking about that fucking cuesta, no me acuerdo ni cuánto fuera, but it was fucking probably like $15-$16 or some shit. And that fucking pack of like 24 fucking hot dogs costs like fucking $5, güey.
Yeah.
So I mean, some people just don't have the resources to try those other ones. So I mean, it's like, that's what I'm saying. That my point was that when people talk about these things, sometimes they don't understand it. Easier said than done, and the right path is what you're saying. But sometimes that path is hard, and I understand why people drop out. They shouldn't, but I understand.
And I agree with you that they don't have the resources, but I don't think that they can't attain those resources. I think that's where I understand they don't have the resources. Why would they have the resources if they're unhealthy themselves? Why would they have the resources to get their kid healthy? I'm saying those resources could be attained. Like, it's something that you can work to attain. It's not an impossible thing. And I'm speaking of a Western society, big city, LA, where we have these food there's food everywhere. There's resources everywhere. We're not in the Midwest where things are a little bit more kind of like not available. Like I'm talking about people that are in cities like us where you might not have the resources now, which I agree. A lot of people don't have the resources. But I think where we differ is that I feel like you can attain those resources if you really work on it and not just say like, I don't have it, I can't do it, that's it, hands up. I think that's where we differ as well. Is you seem to talk more absolute. There's no resources, that's it. And I'm thinking more like, yes, there's no resources, but you can get those resources. Like there's no giving up on it. Like these are your children. Like there's no giving up. Like, these are your kids. These are the kids that you brought into this world that they didn't choose to fucking come. I didn't choose to come into this fucking world.
I don't know. It sounds like they fucking fought to get to that tunnel, way. So I mean, they wanted to get here, way.
I'm not trying to pick on parents, way. I know that sounds like I'm trying to talk shit, but I'm just trying to tell people that, you know, if you really want to change, don't feel like there's not. You can, and you can attain those resources. You're not going to attain the resources with the same mentality that got you where you're at right now. You obviously have to change a lot of things about your life to be able to get to that point where you can be that example, and then your kids can benefit from it. But I mean, like you said, it's not going to be an overnight thing, right? And I understand that. I'm not a parent. You're right. I don't understand the nuances. I'm speaking from the outside perspective, and then when I comment on parents and children, I don't have children, but I used to be a child, and I know that's different, but I know what it took for me to be able to change my surroundings based on how I was brought up. So it's not like I don't have like a full, you know, I used to be a child where that had those struggles, you know. But I don't know. Can
I ask on something? You said something earlier, Fernie, that you said that your son, if you put him a salad, he won't eat it, right?
Nope.
Now let me ask you. And this is the old school Chicano meche, and not only that, but I'm sure parents and grandparents out there like, all right, you're not gonna eat until, you know.
That's what I said. If I put a salad in front of him all day,
he won't eat it.
He won't eat it. Fucking, he won't eat it.
Now the following day, if you put something else,
no se están muriendo de hambre.
Yeah,
So,
so hold up. My question is, is this looked at like if you don't like you have food for there? If he doesn't eat it, he won't eat it. But does that look like a child negligency? Like, would you get in trouble if you're like, este cabrón no está comiendo?
Right.
He's got food. He's got food there, but I'm not gonna make him what he wants. This is what we have here, and he won't eat it. Could you get in trouble as a parent?
I don't know, way. Like legally, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I even
because
like
the old school in me would be like, cabrón, pues no comas, ahí está. You know, but reality is that next day at school, he's going to eat something there. If he goes to grandma's house, he's going to eat something
what's
there.
What's probably going to happen también is he's going to fucking, cuando estás viendo, he's going to sneak some kind of snack, right? Because he's going to get hungry. Pero, like, legally, I don't know, way. Like, you're offering food. Y si no están comiendo, I mean...
Like you're not gonna custom make them some chicken nuggets, or you're not gonna go get them, you know, whatever it is. No, this is what we have. This is what you're supposed to eat. You don't want to eat, fine. Se pasa un día. The next day, you do the same thing, and he doesn't eat it.
I mean, part of it, I mean, like I'm saying, is no se están muriendo de hambre, güey.
Yeah.
So they're not living like a poor lifestyle where we literally only have this salad. And he goes, oh shit, well, there's no fucking snacks in the fucking pantry. I better eat the salad because this is all there is.
Yeah.
They're not living their life. Like I'm saying, when you're not paying attention, he's going to sneak in and grab some kind of other snack, güey, unas pinche galletas or something. ¿Me entiendes? Like, so, it feels like more older days, it's andamos living in pobreza where literally this is all we had, then I'm pretty sure he'd end up eating the fucking salad, güey.
Pero también when I was a kid, there was no snacks to snack on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if I was your kid and I wanted to go to the cupboards and grab, what am I gonna snack on? Wait, I have to eat what my mom has because it's not like there's cookies there that I can eat. She's not gonna buy fucking cookies. She wasn't buying any of that shit. So what was I gonna fucking eat? Like I ate what she fucking put in eventually, or iba con mi padrino. Oh, ¿quieres una pizza, mijo? Ahí está. Because we
find ways.
We see children as like, no, pues lo quieren. We have to give it to them because I don't want them suffering. Like, I don't want them que pasen hambre. God forbid the children pasan hambre because that's something that triggers a lot of parents, that they don't want their kids to feel hunger because maybe they felt hunger growing up and they don't like how it feels. But, I mean, it is a double-edged sword, way, because even if you change your pantry and you change everything, you're going to drop them off at school on Monday.
Yep.
And on Monday, they're going to have access to every single thing in the... I mean,
all you have to do is last the weekend.
But I'm saying like the hambre goes back to where we started, where they need to be fed to learn and grow and process things right way. So I won't send them to school, pues... Con hambre either for the same reason, way, because they need, like what you were saying earlier, we need that energy. You need to fucking.
And here's where I go back
to be able to react.
Would you get in trouble? Like, for example,
legally, I have no idea.
Because, like, in the sense, like, okay, it's one of this. Again, I don't have any children of my own, right? And I didn't raise any kids on my own or anything like that. So I don't know what this whole thing is. But part of me. And this is just me talking out loud. Si tuviera un chiquillo, it would be different. But I would be like, all right, this is what you're going to eat. You're not going to eat it? Pues aquí no hay gatos type of deal.
But this entails then you have to go into the cupboards también, get rid of all your cookies and snack.
I mean,
que van a ser las tuyas, güey.
Actually, what I would do is either put them higher or put a fucking lock on it.
That's what we were saying. Like, you have to change.
No. That's what I'm saying. You have to get rid of it because kids will figure out how to get into everything.
Well, that's the other thing, because it goes back to like where the Esteban was saying, like, yeah, we might not have had snacks, but we made snacks. Like, no teníamos cookies, pero sí teníamos pinches weenies, teníamos bologna, teníamos jamón,
all the bad shit that we just talked about.
Teníamos butter, so si no estaban viendo, because my mom made fucking liver, and I didn't want to eat that fucking liver, you know, so when she wasn't lick, you know, whatever, boy, agarraba, snuck a weenie, y eso comía, right? Mm-hmm. But the next thing is that the next day, when dinner was ready, my mom tenía the liver again, like, hey, ahí está todavía. It's not gonna fucking go to waste until you eat it. So eventually, you broke down and you fucking ate it.
But after you already had 3 hot dogs.
Yeah, but it's not the same though. It's not fulfilling.
I would argue it's worse. No,
it wasn't fulfilling me. I wasn't like, you know, I was still fucking hungry, but I was like, fuck, I can't get more. Okay, la chingada. So what happened is
you still
eventually.
Hungry after a hot dog?
No, dude, estamos corriendo a lot. We were fucking playing a lot. Otra cosa es que me quitaban fucking, you know, me castigaban. You're not going to go play, or you're not going to go do this, or you're not going to watch TV until you finish that. So you're like, fuck it. All my friends are outside. They're playing Que Me Cuesta. I'm like, all right. It was, what was it, blackmail? I don't know.
Yeah, but that's how much different than fucking...
Yeah, you know, like in the sense, it's like at the end of the day, when my parents is like, I'm the fucking parent. You're not the parent.
Yeah, but...
You're going to, you know, you don't want to eat it. I understand, but you have to eat it. Why? Because I know this is good for you. No, and you have to eat it. But I'm saying
pero para que veas, how many times did it take? You had options still. Like you said, te puso liver,
my mom,
you had a hot dog.
My dad was a different story.
But that's what I'm saying. You had options. Not like they put the liver, you open the fridge, and there's nothing else.
And see, that's an important nuance también, is that sometimes you have parents that aren't on the same page. Like, you have mom or dad that's like, no, you're not eating that. But dad's probably like, come on. Or the vice versa. I mean, sometimes the household isn't in line as well.
My mom wanted to be more diplomatic. I'm like, hey, that's your choice. My dad's like, nah, this is my fucking way. Eat that fucking shit. Cómete, ¿te vas a comer eso o fucking no vas a comer. Pero te lo vas a comer y te lo comes ya.
And to be fair, way the food was different when we were children. Way I mean, even though a weenie is a processed meat, but I still feel like the food was a lot healthier. Even if it's chatarra, it was different when we were kids than it is now. Way.
I mean, those weenies, I would argue, is the same, but there's a lot of like in our households, pues, como dice Ramon, like your mom hacía liver, hacía sopas, pues, more shit that fucking hecha mano, pues, you know?
I mean, and I would also argue that we're vanillizing weenie, way, but I mean, I feel like if you put it in a bread, I mean, the bread's not that good for you, but if you mix it with eggs like my mom did, I mean, that's not.
I mean, weenie still
it's still, but you're minimalizing slowly processed food. I'm not saying
how
that.
How are you minimalizing the way?
Like I said right now, you're not giving them a hot dog, but you're mixing it with egg. Egg's not unhealthy for you.
But the hot dog todavía no le quitas, pues, like what?
Sure, but you're trying to take everything out at once. Like it's a step. Like okay,
like
you want your weenie. You're not eating it with fucking fries, with processed potatoes, with processed bread. You're not eating it with that. You're eating it mixed. You want that? Te lo vas a hacer con un huevito. The huevito's healthy. The huevito's not gonna make this kid fucking unhealthy. So it's not that we're villainizing the weenie, but it's not the biggest corporate of child fucking.
No. I'm saying that was a very narrow example, and tampoco we don't have that many hot dogs, way. We don't need fucking. Ahorita we have hot dogs, but that's why I remember. But normally we don't have that many hot dogs even a month. Way like I would argue not even every month we have a hot dog. Not even I don't know. We kind of rarely have hot dogs. My point was it's that like sometimes things are easier said than done with kids. Pues even like when they're babies, the baby doesn't have a choice what you put in his mouth, right? Pero todavía no a unos les va a gustar the little pea jars, unos les va a gustar the bananas, otros van the little smashed peas.
Oh shit! I thought I'm like fuck. I'm like,
por decir, like otros no, like you put it and they won't want to eat it.
Yeah.
Right, and or unos les va a gustar
the carrots.
So they already have like taste buds almost like built in way. So like we said, they have their own little personalities. So sometimes there's things pues that are easier said than done. But like you said, you want to build like ladrillito, pues okay, they won't eat it, but you keep offering different choices or better choices till, like we said, until it clicks and you go, oh shit, this is why we've tried 60 fucking types of hot dogs, you know? Oh, and now it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and then they get to the point where they talk back and like, pues, ¿por qué tú comes eso? Yo no. Es que yo soy el papá y yo hago la fera.
I mean,
but it's like, wait, you should also change.
They're telling you this way, you got the weenie on the fork.
Hey, Dad, why you get the hey? Don't worry about what I'm doing, you know?
I built immunity, bitch.
Do as I say, not as I do, cabrón, eh?
It's hilarious.
I built an immunity to these weenies.
¿Desde cuándo pinche marinero domina capitán?
These fucking weenies aren't taking me down. Yeah, no.
Está cabrón, güey.
I grew up with these fucking weenies, eh? We used to mix them with huevito, fucking...
When you put them over the open flame, it kills all the nitrates.
Fuck yeah. Le quita el cáncer.
Boil them in water.
Le quita el cáncer. Luego lo envuelves en esta pinche tortilla y sas.
Even también, you didn't see the thing que they've just figured out the microplastics in these water bottles fucking está bien cabrón too.
Oh yeah, for sure, güey.
Like they fucking is way more than they fucking thought, güey.
Oh shit.
It's like insanely more, güey. So we're all fucking, yeah, está cabrón.
Somebody was telling, I think it was our daughter was telling us that, like, if you leave it's not hazardous, but it's not good for you to leave a water bottle in your car. And
the heat.
Yeah, the heat, and then drink it because of the plastics, I guess.
Well, yeah, apparently it doesn't matter because there already has a chingo of plastics just sitting anywhere. Just being bottled in that plastic.
Todo vamos a morir. Nothing's healthy and shit. Nothing.
Well, I mean, you can. No, that's not. I don't think that's the right mentality. Right?
You know what this podcast is all about. Wait.
Did you listen to anything?
You know, este pinche desmadre. We give a whole thing and de rato like, todos nos vamos a morir de algo. You know, type of deal. No, I mean, in the sense that like, okay.
Yo vivo como yo quiera, chingados.
No. Water is one of the healthiest things, but it's the way it's packaged, right? That makes it dangerous.
Well, it's also the way it's filtered. I mean,
and
people
processed.
say drink spring water instead of purified. I mean, there's this.
Yeah.
I mean, you can really get into a way where it's like the deodorants, the fucking toothpaste. I mean, the shower,
But it's going to be one of those al rato is like fucking 20, 30 years from now is like, oh, people that were drinking this type of brand of water and this plastic or
Well, it's
fucking...
not just the brand way, it's just the plastic.
Oh,
in
the
general.
plastic, but that was whatever. You know, it's just...
Yeah.
You know, que al rato like fucking links to fucking pulmonary cancer or stomach cancer or liver cancer.
No,
like
for
I said.
sure. I mean, but a healthy lifestyle sometimes gives you a better edge on like things like that. Where I mean, they did the blue zones in Japan. Like, why Japanese people live longer if they smoke cigarettes? Well, I mean, now they're starting to say, and these are all fucking theories because in 5 years you're following something different because nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about sometimes, but. Now they're saying that, well, it's you could smoke. They're smoking cigarettes, but they're eating healthy, and that kind of cancels out the.
And they walk and they do this.
Plus, I mean, smoking a cigarette, there's actual difference where there's something called the placebo and there's something called the nocebo, which is like you're
nocebo?
Yeah, the nocebo.
Like
so
no sabo.
Yeah.
So it's like. If you're smoking a cigarette because you're stressed at work and work sucks, that's gonna obviously affect your system different than if you're smoking it after a nice meal with friends and family and you're just relaxing, you're not stressed. The cigarette hits your body different, and it's just a different context. It's the same chemical. I'm not saying that it's healthy to smoke, but I'm saying it hits your body different when you're smoking for pleasure and you're enjoying a meal and you're laughing with your family than when you're at work fucking chain smoking, stressed out because bills and this and that. It's gonna hit your body different. Where
Well, it's like a mental thing, no? Porque
It's a
también
mental thing,
you're
yeah.
doing it out of a negative and it adds.
Exactly, yeah.
And if you're doing it positive, pues it adds to the positive. Yeah.
I'm not saying smoking is healthy, but I just feel like before you worry about fucking the chemicals and plastic and all this shit, that's overwhelming. Fix your fucking day-to-day fucking nutrition and the way you process stress. And then once you feel good about yourself, if you want to start worrying about fucking plastics and all that shit.
And warm up your weenie in a fork.
Kills all the
cancer.
nitrates, bro.
Kills all the cancer, eh?
Kills the nitrates, bro.
Bueno, pues,
Over an open flame.
ya llegamos a esa hora, raza. Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
Because you got to go do things, I got to go do things. And just thought, hey, but we had a fucking, like, I think Dave showed up.
That's all Dave. Wait, we didn't have. I know you think that's a bunch of people. That's all Dave.
I just can't see, but I know it's purple, different colors, whatever, but maybe it is Dave.
No, that's all Dave. No, it's not per different colors. It's all the same one. Purple, blue. Purple, blue.
Purple, oh, yeah, okay.
It's all the same one. I don't know what you're saying, pero
Bueno, pues, raza.
we'll read it after Dave.
Yeah.
Súbele el volumen allá, compa.
¿Cuál?
La
música?
La banda, eh? Yeah,
Oh shit, there we go. So yeah, we just had 3 nutritionalists on board with this conversation.
Nah, 2,
So
because I just hung back and
we just had two food experts here comment. So make sure you guys listen to everything we said.
Don't fucking ask us about our degrees.
Yeah. And thanks, Henry Rollins.
We got them at the School of Hard
See what
Knocks.
you started, eh?
You're welcome for having 2 experts in nutrition in this podcast.
Hey, don't ask me where I got my parenting degree. Tampoco cabrones.
University of Phoenix.
I got at this fucking
Proud
School of
sponsor
fucking
of the
knuckle
Chicano
sandwich,
Shuffle.
cabrón.
Bueno, pues, raza. Chingo de gracias. Thank you for listening. Want to support us? Go to our Patreon. Hit up my grito and tell them, hey, what's up with the fucking sponsors for the shuffle, eh?
Promo code Chicano Shuffle, one
Yeah.
word.
You know, hit them up.
Put it in everywhere, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Till it works.
And give them a follow too. And pues nomás es eso. Hey, Fernie, we got nothing new?
We'll save it for next week because I don't remember it.
Okay. Esteves, you got anything?
No, I'm good right now.
All right. Bueno, pues, raza. I think this is one of the shortest goodbyes.
Ay,
A
güey,
ratos with
milagro.
that, eh?
Should schedule something after every time, man.
Vámonos, que espantan. Let's go get some weenies, Fernie.